Yo, yo, yo. How's everyone doing today? Welcome in, everybody. Everybody's in already. Welcome in. You'll need to give me a second. Hello, Kai. Welcome into the stream, mate. Hope you are doing well. I am going to add a couple of mods to the stream today with no donations, just because I need a couple of people on it. First person I'm going to give mod to is Kai, because Kai is mod on my Twitch, so I'll give Kai it. Toby and Sam, welcome. Jake as well, I'm going to give mod to. And then I'll wait for Matt to get in here and I'll give Matt mod. If you could drop a like on this stream, I'd be much appreciated, but we're back in a second. I am here. I can confirm I am here. By the way, hello Jake, Wagwan. Is that a Doyle shirt? It is. Score predictions. Dislike as you have a Doyle shirt on. Wow, we actually did dislike. Okay, well, can somebody time that person out then? No, there's on pens, fair enough. You're alright, lad. How are you today, mate? Up to see. I'm doing good, mate. How are you doing? Doing lost, but we will play well. Oh dear, we got timed out twice. Poor lad. Right, let me try something really well.
Hey, how many years ago was that dude? 2, wasn't it? Is it just 2? Yeah, you've lasted a while, mate. Well done. 2.
How do I make it go down? I don't know.
Valley Parade, we're up for the challenge, and I think that is reflected in McCall's starting 11 today. It's a strong Bradford City side today.
Yeah, it shows the
Well, I didn't get the game on, but I have got the game on somehow. Not confident today, mate. I mean, I reckon Lincoln will win it pretty comfortably, to be honest. Score prediction, I'm going to go 3-0 Lincoln. On a draw with Colchester, very, very poor performance, very, very poor performance. Want the Wings to be played Liverpool if we get the next round. Yeah, but Liverpool are that good. Poor draw. Yeah. Remember BPA, what a day that was. Which one? Hi, mate, how's it going? I'm doing good, Matty, mate. How are you? I'm not. After what happened Saturday, I won't be buying iFollow. Probably not for the rest of the season, because that was a shambles. I'm not wasting my money to watch 10 minutes of the game. And then when I watch it, audio's not even there. Or it freezes. It's pathetic. Finn, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Isn't home and I'll see if I'm fair enough.
I'm going to straight away.
There we go. You shouldn't be able to hear my fan. Let me know if the commentary is too loud or too quiet as well. £10 for defensive, no tie. Exactly, Sam, exactly. Waste of money. Doing good, mate. Glad to hear it. Why are we dropping bloody Son? He's only a young lad, to be fair. He's only a young lad. You need to think about Ben Richards, Evan. Weird it's not being on Twitch. Yeah, I know.
such a good.
I'm tempted to go live on my phone, but just for Twitch, but I thought, no.
This game, the players will know that if they give everything in this game, that
Let me.
there's a chance of getting into that next round. And that's what they want to do. They want to play that game against Liverpool. The changing rooms now will be cold sweats for some of the players.
Should be able to do that. French starting is a plus. It's very defensive though at home. Because my brother played with Stortland before he joined City. Fair enough. We're back in a set of mates, running to the shop to get some scram for you. All right, Jake, that's no worries. Let me just go put it out on my social medias.
Exactly what you would really expect, which is that.
Why does he keep doing that? I keep flipping like my Snap channel and that sort of stuff around.
The Bradford cop coming out into the ground.
Don't know why.
The rest of the stadium, but you know that they're there in
I think they were clapping the 56th minute. I mean, there's no one really to clap, but I think they should, yeah.
What sort of character are you?
Going back to Boy Ball, it does seem like that. Go on and test the computer. Alright, Jay, that's no worries.
Taking it in because I kind of realised, like for me, I knew that this was something that I've always wanted. So I wanted to savour those moments. I was a people watcher. I'd watch all the players doing their.
If you haven't already, if you could drop a like on this stream, that would be much appreciated.
To be fair,
subscribe if you're new as well.
He was a
all that sort of stuff.
That surprises me.
So we always had banter flying around, but I was always sat on the edge, just taking it all in and appreciating the environment and surroundings I was in.
We've had a messaging from Michael, and he says, I'd have kept Clark in the side, swapped Cook for Pritchard and Staunton in from Saturday. They'll like the inclusion of French and Donaldson. Hopefully we can...
Donaldson scores the winner, I'll donate £5. If Donaldson scores the winner, there will be limbs in my room.
Well.
Donaldson scores the winner.
So far, hasn't it, for Bradford City this season? Solid defensively, and then try and get a goal.
Oh dear, Amelia's in trouble again. What as well?
We know they're still looking to do. We were going to talk more about the strikers because Simon Parker was going to come and speak.
Yeah, what's everyone's thoughts on Novak being dropped? I think it's very deserved after the weekend.
Getting you guys at home back into the stadium.
Novak missed 3 chances in the 2 games that I've watched.
Absolutely.
That one against Bolton, the one-on-one, and then the 2 big ones against Colchester. I don't know how he didn't score either of them.
Window closes. Simon's article, which some may have not seen, some may have seen on Twitter today, has really shone a light on how Bradford City have gone about their dealings or lack of dealings throughout the window so far. Spoke to Stuart McCall.
Our strike force is slow. It's awful. You heard we might be getting that Palace striker on loan. I know, mate. I know. It's not great. It's not great.
Simply haven't worked out. If you didn't know this already, Ian Henderson, he's signed for Salford City. You do the maths on that front. Nicky Maynard, who we've discussed on the show previously, they didn't want to bring Nicky to the club in the end because of the travel constraints. They didn't want a James Vaughan version 2, so they made a decision on that. Kieran Agard, who I think initially people were like, why aren't we getting Kieran Agard? Well, actually, he's got a knee ligament problem and he's out.
At which point I'd take Ote back. Ote was a beast. Ote was a beast.
The one
that striker's mad, I've seen his clips. Yeah, but don't forget, that's in the youth leagues. That's against a bunch of 12-year-olds. Like, it's not hard to do that. Like, me and you and everybody else can do decent in youth leagues.
Shown his exploits and he's developed as a footballer.
Without power strikers, some pace. Yeah, but we don't need pace, we need a goal scorer.
Was then released at the end of the season. He's currently
Huddersfield fan here, welcome, mate.
You have to ask yourself, realistically, you have to be realistic about the situation. Is a player, given the salary cap restraints now that clubs in League 2 have to consider, as do League 1 as well, let's not forget, will a player be, one, accepting and willing to take a financial cut from a championship wage, what he would have expected himself, down to League 2?
Couldn't score against the Gaff FC.
And 2, would he be?
I mean, anyone can score against the Gaff FC. Let's be honest.
Gain promotion to the championship potentially. Now you have to lay that out on the table and consider those. However, the caveat to that is that he knows the club, he knows the surroundings, and he knows what it's like to play at Valley Parade, and that will always forever be a alluring aspect of the football club, and that is one thing that Bradford City have over most clubs in this league, is the attractive assets that come with playing for the Bantams.
Yeah, the stadium.
Kick-off is just about 5 minutes away. I do apologise about me not being that active with the chat. I just want to promote the stream so we can get as many people in here as possible. If you haven't already as well, if you could drop a like, that would be much appreciated. Let's try and go for a similar sort of target to what we got on the Doncaster stream last week, hitting 100 viewers at one point. You know, like loads of likes as well.
Unfortunately, at this moment in time, we need that striker to come in, and we need him now. And if he's not the right person, I'm with Stuart McCall. It needs to be the right person coming into the right environment. You know, I noticed that Anderson and Garden, you know, they're 30-plus strikers, 30-year-old, whereas Lula is the right age of 25.
Come on, Bradford. Oh, Kai wants us to win to week. Kai must be in Kai's good books. He wants us to win. He wants us to win this week.
But like we've seen with a lot of strikers, when they've got the opportunities to play,
Kai must not be on his period this week.
They're going to take it, and unfortunately, in this day and age, we can't get them into the area to show them what a great, fantastic club this is.
Yeah.
Mr. Matt MS, how are you doing, mate? How are you doing? I've given you, Jake, and Kai a little nice. Funny, fair enough.
It's not easy to logistically try and
Just because, you know, you're all loyal, you follow the Twitch, you mods on the Twitch, so gonna let you mod on the old YouTube.
So yeah, obviously it's a continuing.
Hopefully we can, Toby. I mean, our second team gave a strong League One Doncaster side a good test last week, so who knows?
There are a few weeks left still of the transfer window. Looking away to my right-hand side here at Valley.
We need used to win tonight. No one gives a fuck about Lincoln, so we need City. Fair enough. What a legend.
Bradford City will follow very closely, but obviously
Thoroughly deserved.
From them when they come out onto the field here. We look away to our left-hand side as well. The cop that would usually be, well, I don't think it'd be a sellout tonight, would it? But it certainly would be if Liverpool will come in here. Always
beat these farmers and we welcome the champions of England to Valley Parade. We do indeed. I'll do a job on mods, mate. I don't really need any more mods on here at the moment. Nans. What do you mean? What do you mean, Mr. M-Dog? I'm a plastic Lincoln fans in my sixth family ridiculous. How can you be a plastic fan if the highest you've been is League One in about 500 years?
Bradford City led out by Richard O'Donnell, the club captain, wearing bright green as the claret and amber stripes come out for Bradford this evening. So full match commentary on the way on all frequencies on BBC Radio Leeds. That's FM, digital radio, medium wave.
Currently watching your stream on YouTube while I'm streaming on Twitch. Commitment. Fair enough. How's the stream going, Matt? See so many plastics. Bradford City 3, Lincoln 1. You heard it here. Fair enough. Fair enough. I will. I'll hold you to it because they won the league and had that FA Cup run. Weren't as good as ours though. That Lincoln kit reminds me of Salford. No, for God's sake, not him again. Hi from Brazil. How to watch the game? Just watch this live stream. That's much better.
Live BBC Radio Leeds.
So very good. Welcome along to Valley Parade.
Back my guy. Oh dear.
Night on what is
Shut up, Jim. Don't ever call me your guy ever again.
Very overcast autumn evening. You forgive me to thinking it was midway through.
What do you mean it was boiling?
That we've had today.
Overcast. 5 million degrees. You reckon 2-1 Bradford? Hopefully we do get a win today. Could put you could was a tenner watching Donald. Could waste a tenner watching Donaldson miss a penalty. No. Donaldson's a bagsman. Donaldson puts him in the back of the net for fun. I mean, I'm not really bothered if we win or we lose, to be honest with you. We can't go to the Liverpool game and it's not away, so I'm not really bothered.
With white striped strip, white shorts and white socks. And of course, you don't need me to tell you, Bradford City in the famous old claret and amber, black shorts, black socks, shooting from left to right, away from the cop as usual. Bradford City in this first half. Just a reminder then of Stuart McCall starting 11 for today's game. Skipper Richard O'Donnell starts between the sticks.
What channel is it on? It's on BBC Radio Leeds, man, as always. Not too bad, kind of low viewers at the moment, obviously, because it's Cheltenham, just getting minutes up to get the affiliates. Yeah, fair enough.
On the opposite side to him, Elliot Watts, Callum Cook in the centre.
Hopefully get some good TV money. I mean, the game's not on TV, and I might have still in my childhood legends. Fair enough. Barry, I've just said, mate, if you could not spam, that would be appreciated.
Reece Thornton and Dylan Lotley Henry are your Bradford City
rearrange that.
That
there. No, I want to say that there. That there. Right. Do not move around this time. There we go.
Can Bradford City put themselves?
How's your stream going, lad? I mean, we've been above 20 viewers the whole time, which is nice.
Lincoln's half. It's a foul play from
Donaldson, Nana, he's our number 10. Nana. Score prediction, I reckon 3-0 Lincoln.
For those of you who are listening on Saturday, we'll get used to
9-0, no way. Good, drop a like on today's stream. If you haven't already as well, that would be much appreciated.
His position.
I'm not Barry, mate. That's illegal. You're not allowed to do that.
Watches Bradford City side.
Donaldson all 9. Donaldson is a bagsman. Yeah, I won't be buying Eiffel though, so even if I had the game, I wouldn't be
too powerful.
well, I wouldn't have the game anyway.
Back to Alex Palmer for Lincoln City.
I mean, unless someone wants to screen share me. George, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're doing well. So yeah, once again, apologies about the poor start to the stream, but we're all good now. Fairs, I had 9 for about 10 minutes with a bunch of Millwall fans on Wednesday fans in the chat. Wednesday? Shove that over there. Well, the Exeter, fair enough. Anwar, welcome to the stream, mate. Hope you're doing well. The one time you want a game on Sky Sports in... What do you mean? When then Bradford, what was the last time we were on Sky Sports? Like when we played Bristol Rovers, like 3 years ago. Repeat Chelsea, please. They won't be in the cup for too long. Oh dear, no, just put a 5p in with all my pound coins. Oh dear.
Four games in 10 days. It's really a test of the conditioning.
Can you all hear the was it Donny away a few seasons ago? Yeah, it might have been. It was ages ago. Yeah, can you hear the commentary? Let me know. If not, I will turn it up, but you should be able to hear it. Let me put my side light on, that should give me a little bit more light from there.
All frequencies we are with you until 10 o'clock this evening. Stuart McCall has made 4 changes to his Bradford City side.
So case on the thoughts, I thought so.
Harry Pritchard, Tyler French,
not the Swansea result, or I'll call the 5-0.
And Clayton Donaldson come in.
Go on, ban turns. Right, second half is about to start, so we'll be back in a bit, lads. See you later, Matt, mate. Are you watching it, mate? I'm not. I'm listening to it on the radio, as I do with all cup matches. Might be on Sky next week if we win tonight. I don't see it. Klopp's not going to play the first team next week, will he? He'll play like Curtis Jones, Van der Berg, all them sort of players. Adrian, James Milner. Be a similar sort of team to what we played in the friendly last year. Bruce will probably play if he's still at Liverpool. Are we at home tonight? Like the season has been so lacklustre. I don't even know if we're at home or away tonight. I'm pretty sure we're at home. Hopefully they play Carius. Didn't they send him back out on loan? This time's like a Russian league side.
They've not looked really comfortable when
we're at home, okay. I thought so.
Interesting to see how they deal with this.
Yeah, Minamino as well. He'll probably play. He's back.
And it's into the back of the net. It's an own goal by Bradford City, and it's Tyler French who has put it into the back of the net. It was an attempted clearance by the fullback, but he didn't get his head over the ball. He sliced his right-footed shot away. And in the end, Richard O'Donnell was left planted in between the sticks. And Bradford City.
What a start! What a start, ladies and gentlemen. We're 1-0 down already.
Lincoln City won.
Yes, that was an unfortunate miss kick there by Tyler French.
Tyler French with the own goal. Nice.
It's a routine clearance.
Nice.
With the right foot, but unfortunately,
that's real nice. Cool.
Into the back of the net.
Disappointing from Tyler French, who.
Going to be a long night. I mean, I said it was going to be 3-0. I did say it was going to be 3-0.
On the opening day of the season in this cup, that 2-1 win.
Just saying, if our board, I'd alluded if we let Brewster go for anything more than that. Yeah, I don't think you'll get rid of him on a permanent. But yeah, brilliant. We're 1-0 down already after 4 minutes. Nice. If you haven't already, if you could drop a like on today's stream, that would be much appreciated. Subscribe if you are new.
25 or so yards away from the halfway line.
Try donate, lads. What will happen if I do? You get moderator, mate. Take back what I said about French. 5 minutes ago, French playing positive. How that happened. Oh dear. Just update the title.
Yeah, this will be another first for Bradford City.
Title should have updated. title should have updated. But geez, we've got 40 people in here. If you haven't already, make sure you drop a like on the stream. Any of you know how to watch? I don't think it's available to watch it for free. I mean, you can watch it by iFollow, but that's a tenner. Profusely apologise for jinxing French. For fuck's sake, French, I know. Should have started this schmill.
Just listen to Stuart McCall. One of the advantages, I said this on
Whoever
Saturday,
disliked, suck your mum.
not having you with us, which of course we
My
wish
fifth
it
player
were,
and he
don't get me
scores
wrong,
OG.
is that we can hear
A tenner.
the
Yeah, it's a
advice
tenner per
and
match.
the instructions
Per
from
match.
McCall.
It's ridiculous. French of the goat.
Already looks a little more animated than he did on Saturday. That's because his side trail in this game. Bradford City 0, Lincoln City 1.
Don't season ticket holders get the iFollow free. They do. But firstly, I'm not a season ticket holder, and I felt
City go for a second. It's off the post on the rebound, and it's a second for the away side. Bradford City failed to defend it. It was deflected by Richard O'Donnell onto the post, and Lincoln City get their second of the game. It's Anthony Scully for the visitors, and Bradford City are 2 goals down here at Valley Parade.
Yeah, I'm really shell-shocked here at Valley Parade. Just Lincoln taking the lead.
it's 2-0.
And
It was 6 minutes in and it's 2-0.
they really look so easy breaking in numbers, and Bradford just couldn't respond. They just seem to be so slow at the moment, Bradford. They don't seem to have got into the game at all.
It was Conor McGrath
I couldn't care less, Dan.
Lincoln City.
He's,
who
well,
shot the sleeve onto
yeah,
the
innit?
post by
Well, okay.
Richard O'Donnell, and
They're a League One side and we're playing a lot of our second team, but okay.
flag stayed down early on, though, and
We're
that really
2-0 down.
concerned for Stuart McCall. We spoke about whether
Oh,
or not
dear.
Richard Everton would be up to the task in this back three.
So it's Richard Evans' fault.
The ball went through.
You love to see it.
Definitely
Richard Evans' fault.
Questions asked out of the ease of which Lincoln came down that right hand side.
Bradford City trying to respond quickly.
God's
O'Donnell gets the
sake,
ball,
man.
it's collected by Alex Palmer.
We'll be 8-0. I don't think so. You made me miss
Just making
Millwall
your way to
second.
your sofa,
Oh dear.
getting yourself
We are
comfy
indeed.
in this League Cup second round tie.
Oh, for
Bradford
God's
City
sake.
0, Lincoln City 2. With just 6 minutes on the clock. Bobby O'Connor meets the ball high in the air just past the halfway line.
Well, that's game already over.
City's half.
Should have started Stalling.
Makes his way back towards
Should have signed the striker. Getting bullied.
To O'Connor
Why?
on the halfway line, makes its way out to the right hand side with Tyler French.
Oh, 2-0 down after 6
Scored the goal
minutes.
For Bradford City, the first in this game. Anthony O'Connor plays into Guthrie.
See, he was just, man, can't beat Lincoln, don't care about playing
He
Lincoln,
sends
man, there are
the ball inside
nobody.
Lincoln City's half. 20
Yeah.
or so away from the penalty area at Bradford City. It's back with Elliot Watt now. We're just trying to keep the ball a little bit here, Bradford City. Harry Pritchard. Correction, Callum Cook sends it out wide to
And McCall thinks we don't need any more signings.
Richard Everton all the way back to Cordy O'Connor, and Elliot Watt has it now in the deep
It's a
position.
shambles.
Inside
Who
Lincoln
cares?
City's
It's
half,
just
though,
a cope with
City.
Bradford
All
City
11
and we're going up.
players,
I mean, we probably
I should
won't.
say,
Well,
inside
what happened at Chelsea? There's still
the
hope.
West side half. It's Tyler French has it on this
Shut
right-hand
up, Ben.
side. Anthony O'Connor gets the ball into the
I mean,
post, left foot
I-
into the area. It goes still alive. Connor Wood at the back post.
We'll get a striker in time. We've missed out on like 4 like class strikers now. We're getting some awful player from Palace who's played like 12-year-old football. We got rid of that man.
Elliot Watt now.
We nearly got 50 people here right now. If you could drop a like on the stream, that'd be massively, massively appreciated. Make sure you subscribe if you are new as well.
Sends it out to the left-hand side. Connor
But
Wood
that's
ball into the
a
box.
pathetic
Comes it
start.
straight towards Alex Palmer.
Oh, what a surprise. We had an attack and we don't score.
Yeah, great ball into the box twice by Bradford.
Apparently we've offered Will Keane the contract. I mean, he literally does the same job as Guthrie. Lincoln fan in Tokyo here. Sorry to hear about the start for you. Wanted to watch on iFollow but can't from here. Great to see authentic banter. Wishing you the best after this game. You too, Richard, mate. Good luck. But he wants class striker, not just anyone. So that's why we're getting some random 18-year-old from Crystal Palace who's not played first-team football at any level yet. Instead of Ian Henderson, Nicky Maynard, the list goes on, Jordi Hibula, the list could go on forever. I have no idea, Dan. It's been a shambles.
Cleared away by Lincoln. Clareton Amber looking to respond here, Andy.
Yeah, most definitely. And they've given themselves
Rose, I
a
mean,
task, really, by starting off so slowly.
he's probably staying at
and
Mansfield.
showing that they're up to it by pinning this Lincoln team in.
No, that's the last thing we need. The last thing we need is James Anson.
Telling them to come on.
That is the last
And the
thing we need.
intensity that we've seen from you so far this season, Bradford City. Then Richard Everton on the left-hand side plays it into Elliot
Get
Watt.
Dad to apply for it in between his job.
Ooh.
Try to chip through ball
Oh,
into
dear.
the box. You could see what he was doing
Mr. Wells and Hanson days, don't we all, mate? We've never had strike force since them two. A decent one anyway. We had Wyke and Arula, but just not the same. Rather have chill out the back. Who the hell is that? I'm not watching the game, mate. Where's VSF Dan nowadays? I haven't spoken to him in a while. I think he's in Matt's Twitch stream. We did try and get those strikers, though. A couple of them don't want to drop some to League 2. Yeah, but Stuart should be able to convince them. We're the biggest club in the league by a mile. Bolton sold like 5 season tickets. We're much bigger than Bolton. Ulvet Stadium's got 1,000 more seats than us. Who would you want Stuart to get? I wanted Hirula, but obviously his agent's been an idiot. Rather have Chickson into the Ben Richards Evan, oh dear. Hi, why can't we all City fans launch a player buying fund where we can all put money in and buy good players? Don't think that's how FFP works, to be honest. Already 2-0, it is. We're 2-0 after like 6 minutes. Because we're a shambles.
Put pressure on Lincoln and bring them out to a more open game.
The problem they've got, isn't it, with the 2-0 deficit is with a League One side like Lincoln, they'll just want to sit back now and try and organise the game out. So the impetus is on the Bantams to try and get at least one goal back and put pressure on.
I can put in the fiver.
On the left-hand side.
Our scouting system is a piece of dog shit. We don't even have a chief scout. We had Greg Abbott, but the less said about his scouting ability, the better. Worst player you have seen in a City shirt? Mellor. Chickson.
Elliot Watts to take this now. Options back post. He goes for that. It's met by Guthrie, but it's just wide. In the end, a foul on one of the Lincoln defenders.
If only we didn't get scammed by the referee at Millwall, would have been a whole different story. Yeah, but we started heading right at that time, so it would have we'd have probably finished on like 0 points. Kevin Mellor was the worst player I've ever seen. That's no exaggeration. Honestly, I don't think he ever did anything right. Remember when things looked good for Mellor when he scored against Peterborough? I remember that when we equalised in that game in the last minute. I missed Mellor's goal actually because I went to the toilet.
I'd be disappointed if Bradford can't capitalise on that kind of quality from a little while.
It's up to Morton, who hustles and harries with Cordy O'Connor, and Cordy O'Connor says to the referee,
Hustles.
He's all over me.
I don't know why BCFC keeps playing chickens instead of Chickson, but I think I know what he means.
It's inside their half.
I'm already bloody bored of this game because we're going to lose. We still wouldn't have scored today if we was playing Millwall. Yeah, it was like that Plymouth Home game a couple of years ago when McMahon missed that penalty. They had I think they had 0 shots on target and won 1-0. We were never scoring that day, were we?
City inside Lincoln's half, just outside the centre circle. Callum Cook to Guthrie once more, exchanging passes. City trying to build. Connor Wood with the ball on the left-hand side now. Plays it in towards Harry Pritchard. It's wayward though. It's cut out by Lincoln, but
Jackbox. Not on stream.
Towards the right-hand corner he goes. He's crowded out somewhat. He's got Lincoln players in abundance with him. But in the end, he earns Bradford City another corner on the right-hand side, and it will be Elliot Watt once more to put it in.
We were looking for the same kind of quality from Elliot Watt into the box, and hopefully this time Bradford can not foul their Lincoln counterpart.
Who's spotting the Prem? Crystal Palace, mate. At least we can focus on the league now. Yeah.
Allows you to have a three-header on goal.
Stuart McCall has just told Ben Richards Everton to go in behind, go towards the back post. And you looked where the Bradford City players inside the box or on the edge of it are positioned. It is towards the back post. Ben Richards Everton, Curtis Guthrie, Anthony.
Someone just tweeted Bradford City saying exactly why I didn't pay £10 for this. No goals in as our defence is shaky. I really don't know why I renewed my season to get a long season ahead.
The Lincoln City goalkeeper, Curtis Guthrie, working back here. He's having to defend. He's beaten to it by the Lincoln player. And the Imps have numbers now. Morton in behind, but it's well defended by Connor Wood. The sweeper at the back.
Oh, that McCall wants his Scottish players and players from the past. When has McCall ever signed a Scottish player? Have you got a Palace shirt? I don't have a Palace shirt, no.
Outstanding work from Connor Wood. This game has improved so much in defending. He is the last man. That is his job. But he has done that so many times over the last season and a half where I've watched him.
Elliot, what is Scottish?
Competently and stopping breaks on a consistent
Okay, one player.
Talk about player rating speak, and so often
one player is not that.
They'll have a 3 or 4.
Not that difference. And he brought Middleton in. No, he didn't.
And it's on that side that
McCall didn't bring Middleton in. Bowyer brought Middleton in. Don't forget, McCall took over after the transfer window closed. That don't make any sense. Why are people hating on McCall now? I mean, since he's come back, he's not really had many great results, has he? Bowyer did not get Middleton. Are you stupid? How he Middleton got announced before the Oldham game. So what? Did we already announced McCall?
Yeah, he got caught with the knee of the
McCall is a bit of a. It was an okay appointment. McCall is all right. You mad? I mean, I never said he wasn't, but okay, mate. Calm down.
When he took that knock to the head.
But in his second stint, obviously, I never saw him in his first spell as manager. In his second spell, he was a proper good manager. But this time around, he doesn't seem to be going Stuart's way, does it? I think his magic might be not working its wonders anymore. I mean, I don't really think it's McCall's fault. He's doing well with what the squad says, but no one wants to sign for us because, well, we're a fucking shit show. Stuart McCall, Bradford Army. Boom, boom.
A bit of lapse of concentration in defence. Slow work at the back, you could say.
Excuse me?
Right-hand side. So,
well, it's not been a great start. I mean, we've not conceded for 10 minutes, so someone deserves a medal. Should have got Holloway when he was available. My dad keeps saying. Who did I want? Was it what? I think I wanted Warnock. I don't think he would have dropped to. Well, I mean, he said he were open to drop into League Two, but I don't think he would have been the man. I mean, this side, though, it's a very Neil Warnock sort of style, isn't it? Like, McCall likes to play football. This team does not like to play football. Callum Cook and Elliot Watt can play football. Wood can play a bit of football. Everyone else.
A two-goal deficit on many of these Bradford City shoulders. That is the last thing they're thinking about. Or am I wrong, Andy Kiwami?
Yeah. You know what's interesting?
O'Donnell is now down, needing treatment.
The way that Lincoln came out was of a team that's going to take this game to Bradford. And they've certainly done that. And Bradford has been a little bit shell-shocked. They're used to creating the tempo.
Oh dear.
They're used to
couldn't pay not Warnock's wages. But if he said he's willing to come down to League Two, I don't think he would ring really asked about money. That will ever have more than 2 shots a day. Yeah, I mean, it's not looking good, is it?
They're showing no fear at the moment.
This is a side, of course, who finished 16th in League One last season under the guidance of, well, at first Danny Cowley, who needs no introduction around West Yorkshire. But Michael Appleton, who came in September, they're a side that have made 12 summer signings.
Why is everything going wrong today? It's all a matter of time before we
period, extended transfer window.
We played BRE and not the Bradford Maldini, and we lose. Coincidence? I think not.
Lincoln City.
I mean, you can't really blame him for the first goal. Apparently, the second goal, O'Donnell should have saved it.
He's coming from West Brom for the season.
Clayton's legs are going now. I thought Clayton changed the game against Colchester. Obviously, I know I'm a little bit biased towards Clayton because I love him, but I thought he won everything in the air. Did really well with the ball at his feet. I think he deserved his start tonight, but if he gets no service, then what can you do? If you haven't already as well, if you could drop a like on the stream, that would be much appreciated.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing this ball go into the box, and Bradford has shown.
Come on, say indeed. Need a decent striker. Guffery's all right. Donaldson is old. Codger and Novak isn't good anymore. I would disagree. We need a striker. Guthrie's pretty poor. Donaldson, he's old, but he's still, probably the best striker we've got. Novak can't finish.
City have a corner though. It will be Connor Wood, left-footed in-swinger, to take it.
Oh no, we don't. You flappy little.
It's towards Ben Richards Everton, who couldn't get his header goalwards.
Oh well, that's a surprise.
Animated once more in the stands, willing that ball to go into the back of the net. City still have it though inside Lincoln's half. Watt plays it out wide. It's nodded into the box by Anthony O'Connor. Clayton Donaldson retrieves it. Harry Pritchard has the ball on the edge of the area. Shoots. It's saved. It's still alive once more. It's in the end.
We just had a chance there, and Andy Kiwami's inputs that were.
Andy Kiwami replies though. I'm sure many of the
shame he couldn't get Grigg on loan. I mean, Grigg scored like 3 goals in the past 15 years. Wouldn't mind getting paid back because he was decent. He was also on like 15 grand a week. And when we started paying his full wages, he was shy. He couldn't even get into the squad when we were bottom of the table, and he couldn't even get on the bench. He was shy in the second half of the season.
2-0 down here.
Baller on his day, though. Proper baller on his day.
Second round League Cup tie. The referee just has a word with a few of the players. There's a bit of pulling and pushing with Clayton Donaldson and one of the Lincoln defenders.
No, get off of Donaldson.
He's got Clayton Donaldson.
When I came back, didn't like him that much after we paid for wages. Exactly.
Into the box once more. It's back post. It's headed across it. It's an acrobatic effort. Can he get to the box? He's scrambling all over the shot, but in the end, it's still live. There's a foul on the keeper in the end, Alex Palmer, who had a.
This is embarrassing, man. Sign a goal scorer, someone who can put the ball in the back of the net.
For Lincoln City, but a goal-mouth scramble, and City edging closer to getting one back here at Valley Parade.
We're edging closer. Get ball back. David Ball, actually, yeah, I would take that. I would take David Ball back every day of the week. David Ball's a baller. He's a baller. I remember that 96-minute winner against Shrewsbury.
Let's not brush over that fact. But the Phantoms have responded. They are trying to get back into this game. They're not going down without a fight against League One opposition.
2-0 down after 6 minutes. What more could you want? What more could you want? I feel sorry for the people who paid for that.
Without scoring, and what they need to do is convert some of these.
How did we not score? I mean, look at our goal scoring capability. Very lackluster. What does that mean, Temel? Temel Reese.
Remains in Bradford City's half. In the end, it's gone out.
I'll tell you what's really nice, chap. I know this is completely off topic, but cucumber dipped into barbecue rib sauce. Nice, nice. I actually did it earlier. I was having barbecue ribs, cucumber and steak, and my cucumber fell into my barbecue sauce, so I just thought I was eating. Nice, very, very nice. A little bit random. Yeah, I know it was completely off topic, but I'm just letting you know. From Bradford, I'm from Portugal, but I bet on them. Fair enough, fair enough. And you a goalkeeper. So you play for like Sporting Lisbon or something. I swear I packed you in a bronze pack before.
Looking to try and get that first time delivery into the box, like we saw at the Uniball Stadium, but it was just a little heavy to flick on. It goes out for a goal kick. Bradford City 0, Lincoln City 2.
Yeah, it was a good ball and a good jump ball.
Okay, so maybe if we miss open nets on purpose, McCall will be put under pressure to get a goal score. I think they go smart. On Bradford 3-2 win. You think we've got 3 goals in us against a League One strong side? We've not even got 3 shots in us. We've not even got 3 chances in us.
Inside Lincoln's half. The ball makes its way inside the centre circle momentarily. Callum Cook with the ball at his feet. He plays it to Anthony O'Connor.
That's never happening, Kai.
63%
possession, no shots, stuff like wow. Lincoln Park in the bus. Lincoln Park in the bus. Hate to break it to you, man. I still can't get over this kit. The fact that it literally just looks like the German flag. I mean, I don't know why I bought it. With a little bit of. Wait. Doyle 9 hat-trick incoming. Oh, you can't actually see that. Wait. Doyle 9. Didn't like any of the kits from that season. Yeah, they're all so plain and basic. But I don't know why I've got it, but I do. Oh wait, Doyle. Doyle was so good for us. We're 3-0 down purely because we haven't been clinical enough. Only game I remember last year was Cambridge away, and in which the weather was crap and the ref didn't look towards the hill. We were forced to stand in the home end, and we were good first half and trash second. Why are we in the home end?
And over the bar it goes.
Donaldson!
It was airborne momentarily.
Oh dear.
Couldn't get his foot.
That's another chance.
To try and guide it into the back of the net, but that was a chance for City.
Yeah, very good chance.
I'm going to tweet out saying, oh dear.
The ball came over his shoulder there. It just wouldn't come down.
One more goal, please. No, thank you.
Still stretching, and unfortunately went over the bar. But good play from Connor Wood into Donaldson, and a good turn by Donaldson, unfortunately just over the bar with the turn.
Still yet to register a goal this season for Clayton Donaldson, but that will do his confidence, I imagine, the world of good. Getting involved in the play and using his physicality and at least getting shots on goal.
Yeah, I think he'll be a little bit disappointed when he turned. He thought he might have been rushed, but he had a little bit more time.
Let's see what some of the replies are saying. Oh, never mind.
The ball came over his shoulder.
City have to defend this though. Scully is tackled well. A lovely pirouette turn.
Pirouette. Oh, what a goal.
Passes it out to left-hand side.
Come on, we deserve a goal.
Towards the penalty area. Cuts inside. Can he get a shot away? It's defended well by Lincoln City in the end. A turn from Elliot Watt there. That was just
Who's better, Elliot Watt or Callum Cook?
Anthony O'Connor, first time it's cleared away.
From this season, I'd definitely say
looking like the
Watt.
better side in these last few minutes.
I don't really
They're
think
looking to
Cook's
try
done
and
much
respond to this 2-goal
this
deficit
season.
in this second round League Cup tie here at Valley Parade. As the floodlights come into full force, the sun begins to set in Bradford, but the temperature certainly hasn't dropped. Both on the field and in the press box. The t-shirt is still on. The jumper's on for Andy Kiwomya. I'm picking up a sweat looking at you, Andy.
See, the Caribbean Bradford boy is enjoying this.
What looks decent. Yeah, he's had some very good bright spells. 43 people in here right now. If you haven't already, if you could drop a like on the stream, that'd be much appreciated. Subscribe if you are new.
It was all over City's number 4. O'Connor dealt with it well, though. Ball inside Bradford.
We got moved before the kick-off due to limited seats and then found out that the stand was pretty much empty. Us 3, though, were still louder than the Cambridge OAPs.
Still inside City's half.
That was an interesting day, that one. The wind in that game, oh my days. Goalkeeper take a goal kick and go for a corner. It was a joke.
With Paudie O'Connor into a more central.
So we put Paudie on the left and Ben Richards-Evan in the middle. That's how bad Ben Richards-Evan is. He's made a right footer play on the left side.
Who's just keeping the ball on the halfway line, the ball remains. Anthony O'Connor. Back to Ben Richards-Everton, and City having to be patient, trying to find the space, trying to find that ball that will break down the lines that Lincoln are putting up against them. The League One side looking to try and defend now for the majority, you would imagine, with the scoreline at 2-0 to the away side here at Valley Parade. The ball.
Were you there watching the game at home? I went to every game last year. Apart from Colchester away on a Tuesday night, which I couldn't because I had mocks. I went to every game last year in all the competitions. Of course I was there. Watching that Jake Reeves scream, I went, oh, that's going over. Yeah! Get started on that pitch, I don't trust BRE. I mean, can we just get him out of the club already? My mate is watching the game and apparently we're playing really well and the ball is in their half all the time. Yeah, but the score's 2-0 and it's a results-driven business, so we can have the ball in their half as much as they want if they're the ones putting the ball in the back of the net.
Compose on the ball.
Iona slips in Anderson for Lincoln City into Bradford City's penalty area. The ball goes. It's deflected well, and in the end, Elliot Watt's the man to clear the ball away.
Needed Andrew Davies in defence, yeah.
Right in that left-hand corner.
In as the clock.
It couldn't be any closer to the corner flag of just throwing for Lincoln City. It will be TJ Ioma, the man to throw this ball in.
Well, I'm still looking at Twitter and seeing that way of playing shy.
At under 17 level, mind. And the second loan spell from Tottenham Hotspur. Listen to what Appleton had to say before this game. The Lincoln boss, that they want to be a club that nurtures young Premier League talent. That's their drive this season.
Often as us with a superb strike from outside of the box.
City again here, as the away side earn themselves a free kick. City give it away. 5 yards or so away from City's penalty area on the far right-hand side. This is a dangerous set piece for the Imps, and one that City will have to defend, Andy Kiwomya.
Yeah, it's a dangerous place.
Maybe he's warming up for the killer winner. They're 2-0 down. How is there a killer winner anyway? Wait, are Palace playing tonight?
Again, a wide area which Bradford.
Oh, we are indeed.
Need to clear really confidently and better.
It was the undoing, wasn't it, for Tyler French when he tried to clear away in the opening few minutes here at Valley Parade, and his sliced clearance went straight into the back of Richard O'Donnell's goal. That was followed up then moments later by Anthony Scully to give the away side a 2-goal lead. Look for a third as the ball comes into the boxes, into the area, and it is a third. And it's the centre half, Monsma, who has scored for Lincoln City. Yet again, Bradford City concede from a direct set piece. And with 30 minutes or so on the clock here at Valley Parade, Bradford City 0, Lincoln City 3.
Yes, I unfortunately have seen this frailty at defending wide areas. They don't seem to want to attack the ball. No one's taking charge of the situation, and every time there's a wide set play, set piece, they look Lincoln like a threat.
Be a real disappointment for Stuart McCall, no doubt. 2 goals from set pieces. and a very slow start defensively that led to the second goal for Lincoln City. And the Bantams now have it all to do in the second round league.
3-0.
To give themselves any opportunity of progressing through to the third round, and that mouth-watering prospect.
Thanks for tuning into the stream. See you next time. Bye. Bye, chat. Bring on Liverpool. Well, yeah, nice Liverpool.
Only 30 minutes gone here at
I call out.
Stranger things have happened. Lincoln City, though, have it in Bradford City's half. Morton with the ball in his feet. Back out to the goal scorer, Scully.
Never put a view in front of my face where I should have been the other side. Was a full smack in the face moment. Stuart, Bradford Army, come on, you boys. We're 3-0 down.
It's cleared away, though, by Adam Jackson for Lincoln.
We are so poor and I've got nothing about us.
Inside Lincoln City's half.
Maybe it's time
Elliot Watt, who's attempted chip ball
to sign some fucking players.
Anderson, Lincoln City. It's a rash challenge from Elliot Watt, who gave the ball away, tried to make a
Go on,
mistake.
let's have a red card.
It was a late challenge.
Why not?
And more than likely will
add insult to injury.
Book, which he does. Yellow card for Elliot Watt.
Yeah,
boo.
Uncharacteristic ball there, just finding the feet of the midfield player. I think what doesn't do that. It's unusual for him to give the ball away like that. He's a clever player. And
people might call out.
A good free kick to give away on the halfway line, stopping the momentum and stopping the attack of Lincoln.
Well, we unbeaten, one under McCall.
Free kick, I should say, really, for Lincoln City, just inside their own half. A yard or so inside from the halfway line. It's a chip.
When we play good football, but the finishing lets us down, that's why I think we will be a good side when we get striking. We're the League 2 Spurs. Matt, I'm not being funny, right? We're 3-0 down. We can't defend. As City's boys not turn up and some sort of it's basically, well, actually, no, that's why you shouldn't change a defence who were solid at the weekend and kept a clean sheet.
Really the bench, we should tell you, in this current COVID climate, they have to use the stands to adhere to social distancing. As Bradford City have a free kick inside Lincoln's half, 20 yards or so away from the penalty area on the right-hand side.
Can I go home, yeah?
Control from Anthony O'Connor.
Can I go home, yeah?
Remains in play, though, and it's cleared up the field by Paulie O'Connor.
Oh,
that's a clear push from Clayton Donaldson inside the box. Adam Jackson, the man, all over Clayton Donaldson. You could hear the cheers.
Penrith!
Asking the linesman why that wasn't a penalty. A clear push in the back on Clayton Donaldson, who went down inside the area. No penalty.
So now we're getting cheated out of the game as well. Now we're getting cheated out of the game as well. How about recently we played well apart from this game, obviously. Yeah. What were their goals like? The first one was an own goal, sums it up. The second one, O'Donnell, it was like a tame shot to O'Donnell and he spilt it. Their player taps it in from a Ben Richards mistake. Their third goal was from a set piece. We should have had a penalty. We've had like 2 chances where we should have scored. We had the goal line scramble and then Donaldson headed over from a few yards out.
He didn't feel it was.
So the guy said 9-0 City, technically you ain't going to be wrong.
As it is though, it remains Bradford City 0.
I mean, I said 3-0. I did say Lincoln 3-0.
Second round League Cup tie. BBC Radio leads.
It's kind of using reverse psychology though, like what I did last week against Doncaster.
Until 10 o'clock this evening,
it didn't work. It didn't work.
Need I remind you, the Football Forum, after the full-time...
And we're 3-0 down.
Time for you to get your call in.
Nice.
0800 389 3333. Johnny and Andy will be guiding you through that final hour. Where we'll also hear from Stuart McCall what he's made of today's game. Will we be speaking to him after a 3-3 draw into penalties? I'm glass half full, Andy. I'm glass half full. You've got to be, haven't you, surely?
Yeah, most definitely.
We are shit. We are indeed. Going to save us now. Beria is here coming October. We're giving up on this club. Turn up, Sam. Have we got anywhere near having a shot? Yeah, we have. Are we getting any more signs? Signs of what? To be honest, I don't really know about us losing. It's just the fact we're 3-0 down. It's time and a half time. I mean,
you just think if it had been given, Bradford City 1, Lincoln City 3, momentum back with the home side. Talk a lot about psychology in football, don't we? As well, and how that impacts on the game. But it wasn't to be for Bradford City, and we shouldn't gloss over the fact that it's been 3 real defensive errors that have led to goals for the League One.
Instead of fishing for positives, as Stuart does in interviews, needs to be straight at this one. I mean, there's a difference between in interviews and what he says in the dressing room, though. We've had 70% position. But we're 3-0 down. Stats don't win games. Are we getting more signings? I have no idea, man.
If you want to text as well, WIS at the start of your message. You can tweet your thoughts in as well at BBC WIS. We'll try and read a few of those out during the half-time break, where you'll hear from Reece Thornton as well.
We'll win 4-3. If we win that, Josh, if we win 4-3, I'll give you £100.
In this game thus far, will we see him introduced in the second half? I wonder. Anthony O'Connor with the ball at his feet inside Bradford City's half. He goes all the way back to Richard O'Donnell. O'Donnell plays it out to Ben Richards-Everton just on the edge of City's penalty area. O'Donnell once more, just looking for the options. They're struggling in Bradford City. He tries to bring up Connor Wood on the left-hand side, but that wasn't on, and O'Donnell in the end has
Second half, he will come out fighting me, get all team out and play well. I don't think so. Or in our game in much better. What's the score, mate? No right back, no goal scorer. My college relaxed on
City
this.
have numbers here on this right-hand side. Edge of the penalty area, cross deflected, out for a corner.
Yes, good play by Bradford. Even though they sometimes look like they're being overloaded by Lincoln, they can't get that pass into their forwards or midfield players. They seem to just be able to get in behind, and with clever runs from Donaldson. We've not really seen that much of Curtis Guthrie really in the first half, and
You are too
he needs to get
optimistic
a little
about
bit
us.
closer to Curtin Donaldson to get more joy. Hopefully with this great ball into the box.
It comes from Wood. Back post it goes. It's towards
You can-
goal as the header. It's cleared away. There's prize for a free kick. I
Can have
think
50 shots until Cat score with these foul.
that's a soft foul, surely.
I don't care if it's soft or not, but
Inside the 6-yard area. Awarded to Lincoln City.
let's make it Tottenham versus Ajax. I mean, it's not quite the Champions League. It's the second round of the Carabao
I
Cup.
felt really that it was a reactive whistle by Michael Salisbury. He heard the protests from the Lincoln players, and that maybe made his decision. Although I'm not privy to how referees work. Anyway, Lincoln have it inside their own half. The ball at the feet of James Jones. Out to Palmer, the goalkeeper, who clears it high into the Bradford City night sky now. The clouds in full force, as are the floodlights. Just starting to cool ever so slightly. And it's been an uncharacteristically warm.
Oh, so let's just blame it on the heat, the fact it's warm.
I've not thought that.
Then Mitch Everton more bothered about his shit clothing brand, and that's why restored and not start. McCall.
Clever footwork as well. Gets
What do you
away
mean,
from his
Sam?
man.
Oh, back to the second half. Okay. Really don't get this Southern McCall out. This is going to be our first loss of the season. Let's be realistic. If we get to a place, and I think we'll McCall next time. I mean, he's just too laid back. Instead of actually going out and trying to sign players, he's seen what crops up. So I've not made a signing in like 2 months. And we're about 7 or 8 players away from actually being able to compete.
Some more of the senior players.
Imagine if we had a full cop cheering on the lads. I mean, we'd still be like 2-0 down at
Can't
least.
see me notes. Anyway, Lincoln now attacking with Anderson with the ball at his feet.
We'd still lose,
Forward
probably.
Towards the edge of the penalty area. His shot is deflected, but the play is pulled back.
They're going to be in the same league as Bradford Park Avenue. Guy's a great guy. It's different players. Whether he's a great guy or he's a bad guy, we're still a shambles of a football club.
Outside of Bradford City's penalty box. Just right of goal. And this is dangerous.
I agree. Bantams aggro. Another moderator just handled this. Ooh, mods are quick tonight.
Dangerous from central areas. Bradford giving a lot away. A lot of free kicks in and around the block box penalty area, and it's lack of timing now. Timing late challenges.
Are we playing well? Absolutely not. At least we get a derby to play. No, that's like calling Harrogate a derby.
And this is frustrating.
You hear the
Need pace up front. We do indeed.
to Anthony O'Connor. You don't need me to tell you where he was telling to mark his man. So it will be George Grant, number 10 for Lincoln City, to stand over this ball.
Well, let's make it 4.
Right-footed it will be. 25 yards out.
What for? What about the paid for what?
Up Grant steps. It's deflected in the wall. It hit the head of Ben Richards-Everton, and it's out for a corner for the away side.
John Stead would have bagged in this game. John Stead is a bagsman, underrated baller. Best striker we've had since Wells. No cap.
George Grant thinks against it in
For the
end.
game? Oh, no, mate. No, I'm listening to it on the radio.
So City have to defend this, and they have to be better from defending set pieces. It's been their undoing in this game. Bradford City.
When did this kick off? At 7 o'clock, Nick. At 7 o'clock.
Approaching the 40-minute mark here at Valley Parade. Short corner taken. Into the box, Grant now, 2v1 as Andy Kwame says it's into the box, it's well dealt with by Richard O'Donnell. It was a soft shot really with his weaker foot, George Grant, on the edge of Bradford City's penalty area. In the end, straight into the hands of Richard
Where's
O'Donnell.
Anthony and Wells when you need them? I mean, one's playing for... Who's Wells playing for? I know he's playing for a championship club. Is he Bristol City? Anson's playing for Grimsby. Goes over the top and it's Donaldson. Scores in his own net, 4-0 to the Imps. Yeah, I don't know why he got moved, Nick, but yeah, he did. People are giving... O'Donnell's getting a lot of flack tonight. O'Donnell is getting a lot of flack.
The Lincoln midfielder is to Grant now, who plays it back to Melbourne. Melbourne sends a direct ball up the field, and it's found the feet of the Lincoln City forward. On the edge of the penalty area for Bradford City. It's played into Scully, the goal scorer. Scully. Here it comes now, Lincoln with a shot, and what a goal that is. Goodness gracious me, James Jones from 20 yards out. That is a fantastic finish from the away side. James Jones with the right-footed curler towards the outward post, 20 yards out.
I agree, Ben. I also agree, Lewis.
Lincoln City 4.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
Yeah, Bradford players like statues at the edge of the box there. Nobody closing him down. He saw that and he delivered a clinical finish.
Seriously, for Tom,
Bradford players closing him down.
It's for.
4 Bradford players watching him.
But the I mean, I might spot him fucking Lincoln in a minute. 4-0.
To give the ball to Scully, receive it once more on the edge of the penalty area. Time to line up the shots. It was a great effort. Take nothing away from him, but the fact that he was allowed the time to
limbs. It is actually 4.
and take fire like he did will no doubt be a concern. And
could this hit double numbers?
Now for City.
If we win this game, I'll bloody... I don't know, I'll do anything.
Was it a cross? Was it a shot?
That's how you know it's a bad shot if it says, is it a cross? Seems I'm winning 5-4. Oh, bugger. We are sublime. If we win this game, I'll do whatever the next thing in the chat is. If we win this game. So whatever it is, put it in the chat and I'll do it. If we win from this point, I'm not confident. Okay, so I guess I've got to sing that song if we win the game. Shave your head. I'll wait till we can go watch the games again. Nah. I mean, not with all the rules. So you're not allowed to chant, are you?
Yeah, indecision, lack of confidence, maybe. You know, using your mind to know what the right thing to do is in that position. Now, Bradford City are going to have to defend again here. It could be 5 if they're not careful. They do well, though. Elliot Watt puts it out.
Oh, dear.
Only as far as Jones, who scored only just a few moments ago for the away side. It's on this left-hand side now with Morton, the ball at his feet. Randall plays it out to...
I've just seen it, Jake. I've just seen it.
Left-hand side. It comes into the box. City defend it well, though. Ben Richards-Everton plays it away, only as far as Scully. He plays it back out to Melbourne on this left-hand side. Edge of Bradford City's penalty area. To Grant once more. The ball remains on the left-hand side as Grant makes a darty run inside the box. He cuts inside, gets away from his man, slips when he goes to shoot though. And City clearing away once more. Only as far as Jones inside Bradford City's half. It remains the ball.
I can't believe we're losing 4-0 right now.
Inside, makes his way towards the penalty area. Good challenge by Anthony O'Connor. That was well timed.
Why are we getting so many up the imps? I mean, leave a like on the stream at least, please.
Inside their own half, but they're being pressurised in the end. Guthrie earns a free kick. It was the Grandals who was all over Guthrie's.
I was timed out for making a joke. What did you say, mate? I'm taking a scout. Yeah, it's not even half time. It's not even half time. Oh, someone just unliked and then disliked it. What the hell is the point in that? Okay, whatever.
Who's picking up which man? And that's creating major problems for the Bradford defence.
It just hasn't been that.
This is ridiculous. It is indeed, mate. It is indeed.
They were so disciplined, weren't they? This time last week at the Keepmoat Stadium, albeit yes in the EFL Trophy, not as much riding on it.
You're shitting me up the imps, you. That doesn't make sense. Just turn it off, pal. I mean, I have a stream to do.
90 minutes really.
Up the imper. I don't think that's quite how you spell it, mate.
This evening, and it means that Bradford trail the away side by 4-0. So much work to be done in the second half if City can give themselves any chance.
Nah, get cup out of the way, focus on league. Yeah, but there's getting out of the league and then there's just...
As City have it now on the edge of
this, the Bantams. Why Lincoln getting so gassed over being a League 2 side in the Carabao Cup? I have no idea, mate. I'm not getting shit, mate. I'm not getting shit. What do you mean?
They're going to
Well,
drop
the
deep and they're going to counter in numbers, and they're doing it so right now. Lincoln City charging forward towards Bradford's penalty
Let's
area.
make it
What will the ball
5.
do? It's across the edge of the ball. It goes into the box. It's saved by Richard O'Donnell. Still alive though for Lincoln. Jones once more deflected by.
I think we'll do
Anthony
this
O'Connor.
season
Great challenge from him.
mid-table.
Now feeds it into the box. It comes in and it's deflected in the end.
Still got the FA Cup to come. Unfortunately so. Unfortunately so.
For goodness me, Bradford City really need to be careful here. Now, what's happened? There looks to be a gathering of players here. Is it going to be a corner? I think it will be. Yes, it's a corner.
Look at the score, up the input. Okay. So the different defence last season. No, yeah, we had 2 changes. The plastics area is too bad for the environment. Defence wake up of the Bantam Imps. Going to end up not being able to use this team in FIFA. So we're going to be in the National League. The National League. Okay, Ryan, have you had enough, mate? Have you had enough? Can you just fuck off now? Have you not had enough?
Just City can't seem to get in a groove at all.
Yes, Lincoln are just setting traps all over the pitch for Bradford. If their quality is not good on the ball, they're just breaking them down and then counter-attacking them, and they've done that really well.
City have to be
We're going to be playing hashtag soon. I mean, you're not wrong, mate. You're not wrong.
O'Connor knew what he was doing. He pulled his man back. He was the last
We're
man
going to be in the same league as bloody Harrogate now. Harrogate. Why did I say it? Harroghouse. Harroghouse now. Yeah, we are. Slow mods on it is. When you sign crap players, you will have a crap season, another season disappointment, and basic excuses from our management ahead. You're not wrong, mate. You are not wrong indeed.
Bradford were 6th and 7th. They can't seem to defend those wide area positions at the moment.
No, why, Esme? Why?
I'm impressed with Lincoln, though. The way that they've gone about
Big up Briggers.
They've been compact.
Pretty sure you can actually go to Brighouse these days and watch their team. That's how far down the league standings they are.
That ball will come into the box. George Grant instead plays it short to Scully. Back to Grant it goes inside Bradford City's
Come on.
half.
Let's have another one. Why not?
Out to the fullback. Inside
Why not?
to Jones, the scorer of the 4th for Lincoln City. Yes, Bradford City 0.
I think will happen in the league. I mean, in my predictions, I said 7th. I mean, it was either going to be 7th or 17th. So, living Harrogate and used to be joking about playing Harrogate. Evening mate joined a bit late. We're winning. We're losing 4-0. Not too bad going out so many games to play all close together. True, but there's a way to go out, and losing 4-0 is not the way. We'll win 5-4. We're getting Swansea, I'm guessing. I think 25. They won't finish bottom. Southend are in the league, don't forget. See what Fars is doing. Okay.
Lincoln's second goal, Morton against O'Connor once more. That's been a battle all first half here. O'Connor wins it as the half-time whistle blows, and it's not been a 45 minutes.
3-0 down at half-time. People are taking it like there's Liverpool at home for grabs.
Defensive calamities, unorganised.
Again, Swansea by bloody Lincoln.
And weakness at set pieces has been the story.
Losing 1-0 or 5-0, you're still lost. Yeah, but there's still a way to lose. There's still a way to lose.
But it's a huge mountain to climb if the Bantams are to turn this one around. Half-time here at Valley Parade. Bradford City 0, Lincoln City 4. Well, with the way that Stuart McCall has just marched down the touchline ahead of everybody else, I wouldn't want to be a Bradford City player in that dressing room at half-time, Andy, because they are going to get both barrels. I think it's probably fair to say.
And deservedly so, Johnny. They've been absolutely woeful.
Stuart is a tactical genius. If we win this game, there's been a bad out, so I'll lose marginally. I would have happily lost on penalties like what we did last week. Happily accepted that. Why did we not just play the same team we played last week? Against that Doncaster side. We'd have bossed this game. Bollock and shoot. Indeed. Right, I won't be long, chat.
that you
I'm
need
gonna go downstairs
just
for
to be
about 5 minutes whilst it's
competitive
half time.
have been missing
Talk amongst
tonight.
yourselves.
Yeah,
Mods, keep up on all the
we've
idiots.
seen from Bradford,
Um,
the balls into midfield, the closing down,
Yeah.
the competitive
Back.
spirit at Doncaster. You know, we've not seen any of that. It's like they've taken for granted that we've got to actually, to get into the next round, we've got to actually turn up and play.
Let's look at the goals, and we'll hear them, unfortunately, Bradford fans, in a few moments' time again, if you have just joined us. The own goal, an own goal's an own goal, isn't it? The young lad, Tyler French, is taking a wild swing at it, slides backwards into his own net. That happens. Not excusable, but it happens. A couple of minutes later, it was a good save initially off my angle. It looked like a good save, didn't it, by O'Donnell? And it tipped it onto the post. But again, the reaction from all the Bradford players was slow, Andy, very slow.
Yeah, pedestrian. You can't get into the box. See, there's danger. The ball hits the post, and there's not a Bradford player inside. That's ridiculous. And Richard O'Donnell's well within his rights to frustrate the players, because I'm sure at half time that's the certain thing that Stuart McCall will be doing.
The free kick that came in that was finished off by the centre half. That's again basic defending, isn't it? When a ball's whipped into the box from the area, it is. They'll practice those training session in, training session out.
And this is what is frustrating for me. We've had the same kind of delivery into the box, and we've had nobody attacking it. We've had nothing from good deliveries from Elliot Watt, but yet they get 2 or 3 good deliveries and they got 3 goals.
And then James Jones curler. Basic, get out to your man.
Oh, but I'm a forward, and I think like a forward. So if you give me that time and space to come inside and curl it, you've got to fancy your chances, because you dream about putting the ball there. But if you don't have the defenders, they'll be embarrassed watching that. But nobody will want to watch that, because it's just criminal as far as defending goes.
Absolutely. Bradford City fans, then, please do stay with us. Please do get in touch with us after the full-time whistle here at Valley Parade. 0800 389 3333. But it's been an absolute nightmare half for the Bantams. At half-time, in the League Cup second round, they trail Lincoln City at Valley Parade by 4 goals to 0.
West Yorkshire Sports.
BBC Radio Leeds.
So Grant raises his right arm in the air, puts the ball into the box. It's flat and it's into the back of the net. It's an own goal by Bradford City, and it's Tyler French who has put it into the back of the net. It was an attempted clearance by the fullback, but he didn't get his head over the ball. He sliced his right-footed shot away, and in the end, Richard O'Donnell was left planted in between the sticks. And Bradford City go behind early on in this game. It's the Bantams 0, Lincoln City 1. As Lincoln are in behind again here. The flag stayed down on the right-hand side of the penalty area. The ball coming into the box now. Arriving Lincoln City going for a second. It's off the post on the rebound. And it's a second for the away side. Bradford City failed to defend it. It was deflected by Richard O'Donnell onto the post. And Lincoln City get their second of the game. It's Anthony Scully for the visitors. And Bradford City are 2 goals down here at Valley Parade. Ball comes into the box, it's into the area, and it is a third. And it's the centre half, Monsma, who has scored for Lincoln City. Yet again, Bradford City concede from a direct set piece. And with 30 minutes or so on the clock here at Valley Parade, Bradford City 0, Lincoln City 3. Melbourne sends a direct ball up the field, and it's found the feet of the Lincoln City forward. It's on the edge of the penalty area for Bradford City. It's played into Scully, the goal scorer. Scully, here it comes now, Lincoln with a shot, and what a goal that is. Goodness gracious me, James Jones from 20 yards out. That is a fantastic finish from the away side. James
I hope
Jones,
Stuart yells at the now.
right-footed curler.
But Bemrich Evans deserves a
Towards the outward
spanking.
post, 20 yards
Everyone
out.
boycott Ravici.
And it's Bradford City 0.
Can hear Stuart
Lincoln
screaming and
City
shouting.
4.
And the boys down to Valley Parade. The Gaff FC pull off a wonder comeback. Sam could pick 11 of us to play second half. We won't concede 4. I would be screaming at them if my team had a forward seen that.
Second round of the League Cup tonight.
Joke,
Gillingham
absolute
0,
joke.
Coventry City 1. Full-time scoreline: Middlesbrough 0, Barnsley 2, Millwall 3, Cheltenham Town 1, Reading 0, Luton Town 1, Derby County 1, Preston North End 0, Fleetwood Town 1, Port Vale 0, Newport County 0, Cambridge United 0,
HMS.
Oxford United 1, Watford 0, Newcastle United 0, Blackburn Rovers 0.
Hello,
West
R,
Ham
is it
United
going?
1,
Not great.
Charlton Athletic
How is it
0.
4-0? I have no idea, Phil.
Face the winner of
What do
Leeds
you mean,
United's
Edwards?
game tomorrow against Hull City. Bournemouth 0, Crystal Palace 0, Burton Albion 1, Aston Villa 0, Leyton Orient 0, Plymouth Argyle 0, Morecambe 0, Oldham Athletic 0, and Rochdale 0, Sheffield Wednesday 0. They're the scores on the doors right now. If you want to get in touch as you can, so do so on the text and on the tweets. We'll hear from Reece Staunton and go through some of your messages next.
Your station for sport.
BBC Radio Leeds.
Let me know Friday on
Sanchez Kane.
Bradford Cloggers. Didn't expect Swindon to win Saturday. They're in HS6 and I can hear Stuart from here. I mistyped. Okay. I hope we finish 22nd. Could have played. Second half we should clear. Which will ironically cheer for Lincoln. Why not? Let's do it for the content.
Sanchez Kane. Weeknights from 7. BBC Radio Leeds.
It is West Yorkshire Sport on BBC Radio Leeds, live at Valley Parade.
What's on
Jamie
Newport?
Rayner and Andy Kiwanya here with you.
I mean,
until
we're under a
10
football club.
o'clock tonight. Do keep getting in touch with us. We'll go through some of your messages in a few moments' time. But let's talk about a man who's on the bench tonight, someone we've been talking about a lot, Reece Staunton. The 18-year-old is part of a handful of academy players that Stuart McCall has turned to already this season. And probably
Does it say 4-0 in the title still?
If tonight's showing's anything to go by.
Unfortunately,
He's
it
been
was.
telling us what it's like to be a local lad playing for the
At least
club.
we can be part of the biggest football score in history. I wonder what that actually is. I turned the game off TV, can't watch
To be
it
honest,
anymore.
I didn't really feel the pressure because when you're in the game, you're zoned in and you don't really think about anything. So, yeah, I don't really feel much.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean now. Landsmate.
Many Bradford City's fans
Oh
is.
shit, I'll just call you shit.
I wanted to ask
But yeah, I'll let you know.
about-
I've had
because
college
you're
and stuff
going
like that
through
past
the
couple of days, so I'll have to let you know
academy and
soon.
making your way through the football club and being, you know, a local lad who's playing for the club. What does it mean to you when you step out onto the field with the claret and amber on?
It's massive for me and my family because I've lived.
Can we have a moment of silence for the people who paid £10 for this? I have no idea. Try this for the gaff. Maybe. It's looking more and more likely that he will be playing, but we all know what happened with the last trialist who were going to play for the gaff. He never showed up, so we definitely don't want that happening again.
When I was a scholar.
So highest amount of viewers we've hit tonight is 44.
And when you
Not
were
bad.
a scholar,
Therefore, didn't pay
and
£10.
and I'm talking now with
Fine.
the likes of not only yourself
Chat
coming
rate.
through into the team, but Keane Scales made his debut in the goal and
Playbacks.
score against Doncaster Rovers, Connor Shanks, George Shapora, Finn Cousin Dawson, all these players that are coming through. It must be so comforting for you to see players that you know around the first team.
Yeah, it's massive. It shows that the gaffer and everyone at the club trusts in youth, and it gives us good confidence that we can play at this level.
What's it like playing under Stuart McCall?
I really enjoy it, to be honest, because it gives me freedom. He knows how to play, and
Please say you didn't waste extra money and bought the video pass.
Just
Please
part
say you
of
only
that as well
bought
with the
audio for you.
history that he had
No,
with the
I just feel sorry for you.
football
No,
club.
I'm listening to it on the radio, mate, so I'm not paying any money. Definitely won't be after, even if I could watch it free, I still feel scammed. Yeah, especially after Saturday, I don't think I'll be buying iFollow again. It was a shambles. Waste of money.
yeah, it is good.
And the performance was shit as well.
Legend as well, and for him to see that I've got the ability to play is, as I said, it gave me good confidence.
How have your family taken it all in?
They took it well. They just keep telling me to keep my head down.
I'm on the radio on this.
Yet, so
I appreciate you being here, mate.
and
Watch for free on Deluxe Hub.
Who's
What's
I'm
that?
presuming now that your family are Bradford City
BBC
fans.
Radio Leeds. Yes, Edward, mate.
So who's the biggest one out of them all? Who pushes you the most?
Bit worried for next season. It's not looking great, mate. It is not looking great.
They know that.
It's more entertaining watching you with this bag of shite. We look like a Stevie Wonder's up the top. Going 5-4, hopefully. Same.
Who's the tougher judge, your brother, your dad, or Stuart?
Probably say my dad.
Hate League 2. HMS. HMS Pistol League.
Seeing you step out at Valley Parade. What's it been like for you playing behind closed doors. It's such a big talking point at the moment, isn't it, Reece? Not having fans in grounds and the like. How have you found that?
I felt quite well. Well, it feels like a youth game with not many fans there.
Yeah.
And it's not much pressure on the young lads, but obviously it would be good for our fans to get back into the stadium as soon as possible.
Yeah, certainly would be. Do you feel as if, I don't know,
We're on our way to the National League, we're on our way. Bradford can't play without fans. I mean, yeah.
Some players don't they?
Very specific, that, Edward. Very, very specific percentage, though.
Need it. Some players are quite comfortable. So how do you?
Whoa, I'm so close. Apologies.
Um,
Let's insert an advert. Didn't even know I could do that. Advert inserted.
Fans to be there to push you on.
Pretty sure my thing in the bottom right corner is Stuart McCall from all them years ago. I put it there.
We've dealt with it quite well with the pressure, and we've stuck in and dug deep, to be honest.
Reece Staunton then, who's on the bench tonight for Bradford City, will obviously come on in the second half here. Very interesting to see what Stuart McCall does. 4-0 to Lincoln City at the break. Let's have a look at a few messages that have been coming into us here. Steve Whitaker.
Did come back as good as Craig David? I have no idea who that is.
Michael says the glass half full, guys. The glass is bone dry, he says on Twitter as well. Another one coming into us, viewers here. This one from Jack Appleyard. Evening tea. Jack, he says, worst tenner I've spent in ages. Hopefully it goes towards some much needed signings. Defending nothing short of pathetic. Glorious chance to repay the fans after 2 or 3 years of abject misery squandered inside 30 minutes. If I was there, I'd have left at half time to catch EastEnders. Lots of people getting in touch with us as well. I'm trying to just scroll through some of these and read those that don't have expletives in them as well. That's exactly what I'm trying to do.
We don't sign anyone
18th
incoming.
Embarrassing from City. Stuart needs to give them a so-and-so at half-time. All those fans wasting money to watch this. We deserve a refund. A couple of people not happy with Stuart McCall and the way that he's been treated. They say they don't like the way he's been treated by Rhodes and Rupp. Without 4 quality additions, we're going to be in for a real struggle this season, says AJ. Aki Gaz says absolutely embarrassing in both boxes from City, nothing up front, and Ben Richard Everton simply isn't good enough to be first reserve centre-back. We need reinforcements, and McCall needs to be backed to get.
They may not turn it in down. Yeah, because he lived too far away.
As well. We know the fact that
it seems a bit of a pathetic excuse, but
we know they're under the cap.
not that far away.
To bring in players, and they're going to do their best to bring in players. But
this is awful. It's a shambles, Edmund. It's a shambles. We better come back out in the second half and score.
Not at all, excuse me. They absolutely do need to do some work before the window closes, Jamie. But we know how difficult the climate currently is for all clubs.
Difficult climate, yeah, absolutely. But you know, we talk about this 23-man squad.
You're seeing this on Twitter, breaking news. Bradford tested positive for being shit.
The togetherness of the team, but.
Chloe just messaged me saying, why are you still live if it's the game's finished? She thinks the game has finished. That's how bad it's been. Be surprised if we came out second half. Look, she just messaged me saying, fucking hell, 4-0 at half time.
Yes, they've been okay at the start of the season, but this has been.
Oh, Chloe's in the stream, never mind. HMS Pistol League. Stuart out if we don't win, if we don't pick up wins. I mean, yeah, that's how football works. PA, if anything, a consolation. What do you mean? Say hi to me. Hi, Chloe. Kenny Black up top second half. Yeah, bang Stuart in centre mid as well. Oh, that's just what we need. Not Zelly Ishmael, but Dylan Motley Henry. No pace, no skill, can't dribble. That's what we need. A bit of threat. What's Donaldson? Donaldson has missed an open goal tonight. That's what Donaldson should have actually got us a penalty. He got shoved over and we didn't get given a penalty. We did better against Liverpool last season. We can't even score against a League One side. Do you think Carabao Cup has as much as league? Not as much as a league, but it's definitely good to do well in it. It's a good revenue source. Especially right now during a pandemic, and Rupp don't want to put his money in his back pocket, does it? Donaldson not as well anymore. Donaldson will always be the goal. Playing with the Sun style Wimps nil.
So confirmation of those two changes.
We'll try and resist. Burnley beating Villa 1-0. Yeah, no, I've seen that on Twitter earlier.
On to the field, we heard from him at half-time. He takes the place of Ben Richards Everton, who, by my book, looked a little slow, particularly in the second goal and how that one went.
And if he brought back 5 goals, I would agree.
He's on to the field, takes the place of Tyler French.
So French and Ben Richards Everton off, Staunton and Dylan Motley Henry on.
Respond to what I imagine has been bit of a dusting down.
It's not Chloe. It just died at 7.
He's making his way to his position here at Valley Parade, just walking down.
I don't think we'll ever see Benrich Evan in a shirt again. Justice for Benrich Evan, his best defender. Al scored. Anything is possible. Good subs though, to be honest. Yeah.
Plenty of your messages coming through. Thank you for those already.
In fact, scored 2. Oh my days. Well, 4-0 Gs. Not long now. The second half has just started, so I'll be ending the stream at about 9ish, maybe just before. Obviously, we're not having college tomorrow, and you don't start till pretty late. That's not an issue.
Inside Lincoln City's half, and he clears it well up into the.
So what do we need to average goal like every 10 minutes if we want to win? There's been a massive fire in front of us, so I'm going to investigate. Where? Never know what can happen in the half. Lol. Momentum can do anything. Or we lose 8-0. 9ish. It'll be half 9 penalties. Here we go.
Donaldson gets underneath it, but only manages to flick it on as far as.
Rather win 5-4. I'll give you £1,000 if you win 5-4. I offered £100 earlier, but I'll offer £1,000 now.
A second from a set piece. Elliot Watt has the ball inside City's half now. Even he.
Up the road, like in towards like the city centre.
So early on in his
or town centre.
Bradford City career.
Yeah, I treat her like a bitch. Benny's turning into a Chickson. I don't think I'll ever play for us ever again. I don't think he'll play for us ever again. I just screen recorded saying. I just screen recorded you saying you'd give someone £1,000. No, if City win 5-4. Well, like Nick Grangefield. Bradford defence has as much hope as the last Rolo at Away Watchers meeting. Oh. Sorry for not being here for the first half, been very busy. Nah, it's all good, Dan, mate. Don't worry about it. Oh, further up. Don't know then. I hate Oxford. Love it that they're in the relegation spots. I mean, it's only been
James Jones for Lincoln City.
A game. What? So did you have to like turn left through the bus station?
But the way that this wall has been set up, the more favourable option.
Oh wait, no, I think I know what you mean.
And that is how Alex Palmer, in between the sticks for the Imps,
not breaking up today. What do you mean? Like the audio? Because I'm streaming off my webcam and not my phone. Goal!
What to take? He steps up, tries to get it through the wall. It was towards the midriff as one of
through the wall.
Defenders.
I mean, he put it straight into the wall. Because he's shit.
Donaldson heads it away from the goal. And
Donaldson's headed it away from the goal. Why is he defending for them? I understand when he does that when we're winning, but when we're 4-0 down, it's not the time, Donaldson. We all love City, but we just rip them to bits. Some of the comments crack me up. I agree, Sherman, I agree.
It's cleared away though. Harry Pritchard beats it underneath with his head.
I know.
To Elliot Watt once more.
How dare you laugh at Donaldson? Put some respect on the goat's name. That man is a baller. That man is a baller.
Man of the match on Saturday, one of the shining.
Yeah, man of the match, so we'll drop him for Benrich's Everton.
Connor Wood now on this left-hand side.
My belly hella hurting. I'm like, why? Doesn't matter Henley on for Tyler French and starting on for BRA. Yeah, okay, slow spots news.
Can't get it under control.
De Vita is the goal. What do you mean? De Vita was a baller. Couldn't really do much, but he has a nice name. So.
Staunton once more. Staunton looking for his options. Callum Cook, he's got pressure on by.
Donaldson says to go to G's okay, but Donaldson's better than Messi. No cap.
Inside the centre circle, the ball inside Lincoln City's half. O'Connor to Staunton. Staunton now. What can he do? Makes his way toward the penalty area. Out to Connor Wood on this left channel. Wood with the ball into the box. It's directed towards Donaldson, whose header is wayward. Never towards the goal. Couldn't really get his body in front of it to try and make it goalwards. And it remains Bradford City 0, Lincoln City 4. As we
not Sam's Rick, not my MS. Donaldson for Ballon d'Or, easy trophy for him, obviously. Might get a refund on my team to him. That's why I've not renewed. You dialing JSC me at the moment would rip their fullback. But I'm glad you ain't renewing your seat to get to listen to this. I am indeed. Oh my, it's Jake Scott. You need. How's the stream going, lad? It's going good, Matt, mate. It's going good. I assume you've ended your stream now. How was it? Oh my, it's VSF done. People don't like each other in the chat, do they? People don't like each other in the chat. Kai, are you still here? Where do you think Bradford needs to strengthen? I mean, you don't need to spam it in caps, mate. I do have eyes, but
Lincoln City out
it's
for a throw-in. Staunton, ball at his feet now. Gets the ball into the box. It's low.
Everywhere.
It's dealt with by Jackson, but only as far as this left-hand side.
I bet McCall went into and
10
was
yards
like,
or so
let's just
away
win
from
the
penalty
second
area
half.
is the ball now.
Let's
Remains
just
on
win the
left-hand
second
side
half.
Staunton, who's been patient with his play, cuts inside, gets himself away from Grant, who's putting him under pressure.
Sure.
Out to the halfway line, it comes now with Cordy O'Connor. O'Connor to Elliot Watt. Watt into Cook. Cook back out to Staunton. You can hear the word pressure, pressure. Bradford City trying to build, trying to get at least a goal in this game.
Even in right would score.
A vastly
Yeah,
disappointing
we
first
rated
half
foot
performance
squad
here
wasn't
at
too
Valley
bad.
Pro.
Looking
It
forward
means
to tomorrow's
Bradford
stream
City
now.
nil,
Go get the
Lincoln
minutes up and we
City
should be
4 in the
affiliate. Fair enough,
second
mate. Fair
round of
enough.
the Carabao
Preston
Cup.
goal against Derby is a goal of the season contender.
Anthony O'Connor is forced back past Bradford City's halfway line towards Cordy O'Connor, who sends it all the way back to Richard O'Donnell. Bradford City being made to be patient in this game by the away side. This League One outfit.
Imagine you get paid £10 for this. Oh, imagine you paid £10 for this. I know. Went to the lowest league existent below. Hashtag.
Ayoma, who felt he was pushed in the face, and he looks in a bit of trouble here, does Curtis Guthrie. Just on the left-hand side, about 5 yards away from the touchline, he's on the floor, holding his face.
Announced Wood Huddersfield
5 minutes gone
for a
in this second half,
packet
Andy
of
Cole.
Monster
What do you make
Munch.
of Bradford City so
Getting a
far?
few YouTube subs as well. Now 15 away from 450. Fair enough, fair enough. What's the score now then? 7-0. Not quite, not quite. Opposition, do you think we need to strengthen? I've already answered your question, mate. I've already answered your question.
That's the confident restart, and he's the difference at the moment between getting the ball, playing clever passes. He's got a great left foot. His left foot can just place the ball wherever he wants, and he just played a great ball into Clayton Donaldson, who flicked it in the air, and then as he went to flick it again for himself, the defender came in and headbutted him in the face.
Yeah, it was interesting how Curtis Guthrie went down to the field. He's still holding.
Not gonna
his
lie,
face,
happy
looks
to
in
take 3-1
a
against
great deal of
Championship
discomfort
side.
as the
Nice way to rub it in.
medic just continues to kneel over him as Stuart McCall just reaches for a drink just to take in what's happening right now.
Swearback Dan has
Curtis Guthrie remains
asked
on
where we
the
need to
floor.
strengthen at least
If you're
300
just
times
joining us,
now.
Bradford City fans,
Don't even know what to say about this. It's a
I
joke,
urge you
mate. It's a
to stay
joke.
with us, but it's Bradford City 0, Lincoln City 4.
It's not good, is it, Jeremy?
It's not good now.
It's not good at
Ryan
all.
Fraser just got for
We know
Newcastle.
that. Stuart McCall knows that. We'll hear from him after the game during the Football Forum live on BBC Radio Leeds. Send us your thoughts in, Bantams fans. Plenty to be said, no doubt.
Mesut Ozil now an 82 rated.
With this ball into the box, then it's deep. It's towards the back post. It's well dealt with in the end by Melbourne, the full-back for Lincoln
Oh dear.
City. Out for a corner.
Do you want some easy money? We're 500 to 1 to win. How is that easy money? Has Novak been worth it? I mean, did we even pay a fee for Novak?
But it looks to me that Elliot Watt will be sizing this up for a ball
No,
into the
definitely
box.
not.
Henry is
Elliot Watt
really
cannot
good.
take set pieces. He's been so bad at taking. He just overhits them all the time.
It's towards the goal. It's headed still. Back post now. It's saved on the line. Ben Richards Everton. No, I apologise. Curtis Guthrie with the header towards goal. It was saved on the line by Alex Palmer. Out of the box it goes. And Lincoln can now attack.
Oh, Ben Mitch having a bus shirt on again. His pile of dog biscuits.
And that play is broken down.
Shit.
That was a chance.
Popular opinion, Mint Chopper is the goal. Sure, Guthrie and good. No, I forgot you were even playing.
Yeah, it's a great save from Alex Palmer.
You played Millwall.
Two bites at that cherry. One was not cleared properly, and then the second one was cleared off the line. Frustrating.
Just our look. Was that was saved online? It was. Ben Rich Evans should stick to cover. I mean, even Radic is not that good, but that's just my opinion. That's got nothing to do with his football ability. Or lack of it, should be said.
Harry Pritchard is on the edge of the area. Advanced position was fouled clearly by the Lincoln City player who's gone down injured whilst tackling Harry Pritchard. And you hear the call there from Stuart McCall. Bring it back a yard. Give yourself a chance to get the ball up.
Which football club do you hate the most? Probably Doncaster. Bradford's look is terrible. It is indeed. Going out to go hack the feature website won't be too long. He's not on the pitch, mate. He's not. I don't know what this guy's on
Left
about.
of centre, about 20 yards or so away from the goal. As Grant, the man who fouled Pritchard on the edge of the area, is just receiving a slight bit of treatment.
Been used to since he started that shit. Focusing too much on it. Yeah. Hit
It
Millwall and Yeovil. How come, mate? How come?
Right-footed, left-footed.
Pure
What do you think
depression.
Connor was walking away from this one, Andy?
Yeah, I think it's a right-footed one. Down, because it's I feel this is central, so I would as
This is
a
me listening to
player, I would
Kwame.
want it,
Possibly Stotton.
but the
Baller.
right-footed player would see more of the goal than what I can see. So that's why I feel that it's definitely right-footed.
Bradford City
Oh, he's
nil,
finished talking
Lincoln
now,
City
thank God.
4. The Bantams trying to save face
Thank
in
God.
Valley Parade in the second round of the League Cup. Do stay with us on BBC Radio Leeds. West
Oh,
Yorkshire
yeah, but the Bradford Maldini, he is.
Appreciate many of you will have
Well, baller.
booked out a tenner to watch this game.
Well,
It
you
really
ever we
hasn't
never
been
win
so bad, has
against
it?
Millwall or 15 foot
Can
tall
they
like
save
bloody
some face
lampposts.
somewhat? Try and at least make the
I don't think they play like that anymore because they've got
35
Gary
or so minutes
Gary Rowett
entertaining
now
for
instead
you.
of
We'll do our best to try and bring you the coverage here. As Elliot Watt stands over this, Reece Staunton size up as well.
what's that guy
So
now?
left footed or
Neil
right-footed
Harris.
option here for Bradford City. It will be Staunton to step up, and it's into the wall. Out to Connor Wood though on the edge of the area. He gets the ball into the back post, but it's too far, and in the end, it's out for a goal kick. City 0, Lincoln 4.
Yeah, Reece Staunton definitely fence panted that. Could see him sizing it up. Not a lot to aim at for Reece Staunton. That's why he had to side foot it gently, but it just caught the end of the wall and out.
Bradford City trying to put the ball in pressure here.
Shut up,
Played the
Sam.
goal kick short.
Oh dear. Oh
In
dear.
the end, it's throwing towards the away side, just on this near touchline. On the right-hand side, Grant takes it
Only a number lol.
quickly. Sends it out of field though in the end.
Staunton is our best
Away with
centre
set
back.
piece,
He's
and
played about
Bradford
4
have the
senior
opportunity
games.
now
No,
to
Powell's
get
our
back into
best.
play inside the
I think
red
Stuart
half
gave them a
before
right
right-hand
kicking.
side.
He probably
Defensive
literally
Lincoln
did.
Road stand.
Probably just started like throwing
Back
punches.
to O'Donnell it goes inside his area. He plays it out to Staunton.
Surprised he's not scored an
Staunton
own goal.
playing it across the black line now. Bradford City deep inside their own half.
Evo's
Staunton
messaged me. Wonder what Evo's
to
getting up
Wood
to.
on this near touchline. Left-hand side. Back into Staunton. Staunton now. Decides to play it long towards Dylan Monty Henry, who's in behind, but he was never really getting to it. Falls over as he tries to collect the ball. Melbourne, the fullback, was always in control of it. And
Thought you were
follows
going
back
to read it
Gavin.
out and do it, but you just got up and did it comedy
It's
goal.
a loose ball, though, from the defender, and Connor Wood intercepts it deep inside Lincoln's half. It's going to be a free kick. He was fouled in the process by Anderson. City, yet again, have a set
Look what I
piece.
found.
40 yards out. It will be put into the
Can you
box.
see? Could you see that?
In line with the left edge of the penalty area is the ball right now.
Look what I found.
It will be either Elliot Watt or
It's
Connor
not
Wood to
loading,
swing this
but
one in. Bradford City need to make more of these set pieces.
it's definitely real. We are definitely
The ball
losing.
comes into
National
the
League,
box,
here we
the Elliot
come.
Watt, right-footed. Back
At least
post
it-
goes. It's collected by Alex Palmer. And
At least it in the good old boy excuse,
the
yeah.
most
But
of
we
the
played well. It was
corners and
only
set
4-0. Could have
pieces
been worse. I thought we
that
defended
they've
really
had.
well.
They've not been clinical.
Why would you want to
And
watch
given
it?
the
Where'd you find that?
opportunity, and
One
when
of
you
my mates
compare
said
it
me
with
it,
the
but it's
league
been
one
taken
outfit,
down.
Lincoln City, that is where they have been really strong. As Richard O'Donnell has to take over the sweeper-keeper role. and
Can't
get it
take
out of play.
anymore.
It was
Well,
outside
hope
his
rest of
area
the game
where
gets
he
better. Bye. See
made
you later.
contact with the ball into
No,
the
Lincoln are
opposite
higher
stand for
division
us.
and a good team, but we shouldn't be losing
For
4-0 at half time.
Lincoln
I agree,
City
Dan. I agree.
Deep inside Bradford City's half. It will be Melbourne to take.
Sam J can come in signing for
throws it
soon.
towards,
Who's next Leeds match? Leeds match, league match.
and it remains on that.
Forest
touchline
Green away
as,
on Saturday, unfortunately.
Anthony O'Connor tries to tackle. Fails to do
It's been
so.
taken
Swing
down
gets
because
out,
even the club
touch
don't want us to
shot.
watch it.
It's
If anyone
been
is
towards Lincoln
disabled
forward, but in
enough
the end,
to
Callum
want to
Cook
watch it, I swear there was a live
retrieves it.
stream on
We've been quiet
Facebook.
this half. Cook, though.
Do a Chelsea, but 2
Towards
times bigger.
Donaldson.
4-0 down to
Lincoln
8-4.
defender Monsmith. Harry Pritchard
Gotta have a
retrieves it
chance
inside
first.
Lincoln's half. Towards
To be fair, we've had the
penalty
chances to
area. It's out
be
for
5-0.
a Bradford City corner.
But we just can't defend them. We can't finish.
It was well
2 of the most
retrieved
important
by
things in football, so that's
Harry
probably why
Pritchard,
we're.
and in the end, he was tackled with the momentum going his way. The ball went out for a corner. And
Hello,
another
Beanie.
opportunity coming
Welcome.
for Bradford City.
Hope you're doing well,
Can they
mate.
make this one count?
They don't seem to have taken the initiative in the second half. They've tried to push, but I think even sometimes they're taking these free kicks and really then riding the challenges and trying to get that extra momentum into the box.
Ball into the box, it comes, it's towards the goal.
Yeah, I'm good, mate. I'm good.
Was it a Bradford City head? Yes, it was. It goes out for a goal kick.
So what you're saying is we need a new team back. Who can what? And Wood.
I
I mean, I don't really think Wood's done much this season, but we'll keep Wood.
It
Keep Donaldson
remains
for memories.
City 0, Lincoln 4.
I agree, Jay.
Great ball into the box and Bobby O'Connor.
Well, keep Powder, keep Staunton, keep Scales,
And just seem to get it all wrong.
keep Levi Sutton
It
because
was
he's funny.
Headed towards
And that's about it.
Anthony O'Connor.
Go on, Lincoln. Fair enough,
But,
mate, friend.
It went out
Calm
for
down,
throwing the
Scott.
ball and taken quickly by Elliot Watt. Reece Thornton with the ball at his feet. He plays it out to Connor Wood on this touchline, near touchline.
Sign the paper, you baller.
Guthrie gets underneath.
That'll sort of defensive issues
Can't
out.
control it though.
Just
Lincoln
snap everyone.
deal with it
Not that
momentarily.
bad, it's only 4-0.
But City have a throw in inside Lincoln's half, 10 yards away from the halfway line. Guthrie tries to turn inside, but he's crowded out by Lincoln's defence, and they break forward now with numbers. Keep the ball inside.
Oh no, we need the goal. Who are we going to turn to off the bench to get that? Billy Clark. City needs SH, Dad. Go on, Lincoln. Go on, the Imps. Okay. Forgot about the GOAT. Donaldson needed him on a 5-year contract extension. He'll probably be dead by then. Happy we're not playing tonight. Rather focus on the league match this weekend. Keep Fob next season. Staunton Wood, Cup skills. Powdy Shank's son. Is that not what I just said? My cousin is Matthew Hortson. He's in some of your videos. Yeah, I know who he is. He's a friend of mine. I know who he is. We have only won one game. I mean, we've only played 3.
It's been a woeful performance, really, as we hit the hour mark here at Valley Parade. Bradford City 0, Lincoln City 4. All 4 goals coming in the first half.
Is it 5-0? It's not yet. It's not. We've gone like 20 minutes without conceding. Depression, kids. I'm off to my uncle's to watch next. I guess I know 3. Gets it for 3 on the dodgy box. Fair enough. But in pre-season, I mean. Okay then. At least we beat Doyle.
Despite the fact that
No, we don't get a trophy for that though, do we?
City have held them to 4-0. It's not been good enough in the slightest. We'll be joined by the Bantams boss, Stuart McCall, after the full-time whistle for his live thoughts.
I don't think 5 at the back is the move. You've got to work with the players that you've got at the club though.
Pressing Lincoln City high here, but Lincoln have got the guile, the expertise, the talent to be able to manoeuvre their way out of that tight spot in the left-hand corner. But City have done well to try and stem the flow somewhat anyway, as Elliot Watt applauds.
Get your dad to play up front. I don't think he'd want to play. He'd be too good. I shouldn't be shameless you, but it's only pop up to his back. We'd have the players for that though. We'd have the wingers.
It feels like they need G'ing up somewhat, Andy Kiwomir. It feels like they've been flat. It feels like they just haven't been at the races.
Yeah, they've not
It will be a ball.
competed for this most parts of this game.
The next Messi compilation. We won't need 5 at the back when VRE gets dropped. Get Kai Brunker back. Interesting shout.
To get out.
O'Connor was in a bit of a tight spot there. He managed to get the ball to Reece Thornton, who clears it high into the air. Donaldson tries to get underneath it. Anderson is fouled.
Prediction
by
Forest Green
Thornby.
5, Bradford 0. Get your granddad as manager as well. He would give him a bollocking.
Just past the halfway
2 on
line.
Preston.
It'll be Ayoma to take this free kick.
This game's not hurry up without
Two
an end.
changes made by half-time break.
I don't think either of them are that good as everyone makes out to be. But I would definitely pick. I think I'd go Wood overall. Me when BRE gets offered a new deal at the end of the season. Okay. SH dad over a kick last minute, but his glasses falls off, runs celebrating straight into the goalpost. What? This is embarrassing. It is. Can't wait for the vlogs to be back here. Yeah, I mean the vlogs right now aren't great, but we've got to work with what we've got. It'll probably be next season, the next time proper vlogs come back. Go on, Forest Green Rovers, fair enough. 5, come back, pal. Cheer me up, pal. I mean, we're 4-0 down. I don't think anyone's going to be getting cheered up anytime soon, but welcome back, mate. Hope you're doing well. Freddie's cooking for kids. Freddie's cooking for children again.
Clears the ball high into the air.
Look, the only thing we want to see is a collab with Fogden. No, I would rather delete my channel than collab with him. I think Fogden's got to be one of the most hated vloggers amongst the vlogging community. I mean, if you're any age above the age of 12, really, you probably don't like Fogden, do you? SH Dad and Thog Dad 2 alphas. I definitely. SH Dad would definitely win in the scrap. I hate referring him to that. Why do people refer to my dad as SH Dad? It's Gaz. Call him Gaz.
Back into play it comes though. Elliot Watt has the
The
ball.
vegan. Starting on Wood, I was going to go in Jan, you just know it. Could be a lot worse. Yeah, we could be Bury. I'd fucking rather be Bury at this point. Fucking shit. Cool. We've been back like 2 weeks now. Everyone is to Big Gaz, not just Gaz. It is Big Gaz. Gillingham equalised in the last minute.
Back to Richard O'Donnell inside Bradford City's penalty area. He sends it up into the air.
Evening Gaz. Well, Gaz is not here right now, but Get Gaz to sign the paper.
Screaming
It's going to be
Joshua
6-0.
O'Donnell to give him the ball.
That's a misplaced pass by Callum Cook now.
Oh,
As
there's a
Grant
surprise.
intercepts for the away side. Grant passes it out to Scully on the left-hand side. He makes his way towards the penalty area. It's a well-timed tackle in the end from Cook, who gave the ball away. Gives it away again, though. He retrieves it. Bit of organisation.
Makes me laugh that Fogden has 300k subs undeserved.
Cries of
Fair
handball
enough.
from the Lincoln technical area. Nothing given by the referee as
Fogden's
Jones
shit,
plays it
fair
back
enough.
to
I mean,
Jackson.
if we have to call
Jackson to Monsman.
him
Goal
guys, we have to
scorer
get
for
him on the
Lincoln
stream
City.
for the culture.
A header
I
from
think he's
him.
downstairs. He's watching like
Hits third.
Coronation
It's
Street or
a
something.
well-timed header
Sam
into the
Wilkie and
box.
that young guy from
Anderson has
Palace.
it
It's
in
not really going
behind.
to have much
He
of a
plays it
difference.
into the box.
Statistical play better than BRE.
Smothers the ball
I
momentarily, deflects
think
out
it just
for
shows where
the
League
Lincoln
2 but
City
it does,
corner
it
on its
does.
near right-hand side.
Yeah, that was a scary moment there. The 2v1, Lincoln into the box, bearing down on Richard O'Donnell, the Bradford keeper, and not a Bradford player inside.
Spurs are in talk to bail over a loan
The
deal.
line have just opened up Bradford at times, and they're only
Harry
playing
Hansen
out front.
It
Should be
feels as
second
if
cousin.
Lincoln are just
Dean
so
in the
happy to
Beast
sit back,
Edwards,
let
just
Bradford
shut up and
City have
enjoy
the
the
ball.
stream.
4-0 up in this
Fair
game
enough.
from their perspective.
1-1.
And they're just looking to try and
Watkins
catch
has got his
advantage on
first goal for
counter.
Villa.
And that will
Fair
be
enough.
a real area of concern for Stuart McCall. They've not been able to break down Lincoln City at all as the ball comes into the box corner. It's fumbled by Richard O'Donnell.
Oh,
Scully
there's a
has it.
surprise.
Connor Wood clears away though. And it's out into the stand and out for a throwing.
I don't know what any of these buttons
Lincoln
do.
will be making their first
But now you can hear me.
confirmation of that in just a few moments' time. It will be Anthony Scully, the scorer of Lincoln City's second goal in this game. And it will be.
Oh, the my protein bars have gone flying.
Making his third
Villa overpaid
appearance
so
for
much for
Lincoln
Watkins.
City.
15 million for a man who scored like 30 goals last year. No
After
way.
a successful trial.
I think they're slightly overpaid.
Anthony Scully.
Slightly, but I don't think they're
So
massively
every
overpaid.
should do.
I would have said between 20, about 25. No way,
That's the
15
field,
mil,
the nearest
man.
point that you would do, wouldn't you, when you're 4-0. Anyway, Bradford City
Young, versatile English forward.
heads it high into the air. He comes back to
No
him,
way
he
were they
heads
going to
it
get him on a
once more,
cheap.
and it's a foul on him in the end by Morton, the West Brom loanee.
Someone
City
on
free
One
kick.
Football voted for BRE as
Inside
player of the
their
game.
O'Connor
Must be a
stands
Lincoln
over it,
fan.
plays it out to O'Connor. Cook loses it again in the centre of the midfield, and Anderson has it inside Bradford City's half. Plays a 1-2 with Morton. Anderson galloping to try and retrieve it. Connor Wood in company for him. He beats Wood to it. Plays it to Ioma. Ioma now chips it towards McGrandle. McGrandle tries
See,
to
that's
keep
why I'd
it
rather
under
have
control,
Donaldson
does so.
rather
Plays
have
it
him than
to
Watkins.
Anderson has space inside the area. Dances round a player into the box. It comes. It's deflected by Staunton. Back into the box now. Back post it goes. Dylan Motley Henry clears it. Does he? Yes, he does.
Thanks again for the
Away it
stream.
goes.
No worries, mate. You don't have to thank me.
And
I think that
Donaldson
guy needs
fouls
testing for
just
every bar as
inside
possible
Bradford
and needs
City's
his
half,
house
up
checking
the
5
field.
times. I like Glenn Donaldson. Don't we all?
Another
Donaldson's the
attack
goal.
Defended by Bradford City in the second half. One of the Lincoln players, Anderson.
This is
remains down inside Bradford
how many
City.
goals Bradford City are going to lose by on Saturday.
City 0 Lincoln 4.
Yeah, the way that Bradford are defending, they could concede another goal quite easily because when Lincoln break their breaking numbers and get good possession in the penalty area, Bradford just seem to be having such an off day going forward, an off day at the back. Richard O'Donnell just dropped a cross. It's just not happening for Bradford.
Members, vegans at home last season. That was definitely an interesting day.
Where we're positioned here
It's
at
myself,
Parade has just run up the stand, gone back into the stand behind us,
Who?
and whether or not it's a little toilet break, I think it might be.
Who was that for? Let me know, chat. Who was that for? Can't see the number 10.
At home watching as well for taking a
Can't
break
see the
in this
number
game
10.
because it's
Can't see the number, but I'm guessing it's
a
10.
disappointing, a woeful at times defensive display by the Bantams.
What do you mean?
Fought it back somewhat
Or
in
a
the
screen
second
of
half, trying to save some face.
Debatable.
They're on the brink of
At
crashing
AAG.
out of the League Cup in quite spectacular fashion.
Okay.
Defensive errors, own goals, statue-like defending was the description from Andy Kwame in the first half. And
Oh, lag.
of Liverpool here at Valley Parade,
Oh, it shouldn't have been lag.
a mere distant memory. With 20
Mike's got
minutes
really
left
close
to
and
play
really
here
far
at Valley
away.
Parade.
In
Bradford City
FIFA.
0, Lincoln City 4 as Anderson, the experienced Anderson for Lincoln, makes his way back to his feet. He looks in a bit of bother though. Whether or not this will be a change for the Imps.
City. You got to take measure out, so I
So
thought
what did Bradford City do from
you
here?
went to
4-0 down,
Ben
going out of the cup.
before you went to
No
10
doubt there'll be
because you
questions
said
asked
how.
about how they defended this
Oh,
season,
City goals
but
were going to concede,
how
yeah.
do they go about regrouping?
It was a lot more than
looking
10.
towards
It was
Forest
like,
Green Rovers on Saturday?
well, it's in
I think the first
centimeters,
and
so
foremost
I don't know. What's the first I can get it out?
were the 2
208?
points
Let me get it out a bit
full
more.
time.
Actually.
I'm sure in the
229.
morning they'll be in looking at the video, and then the analysis.
This is because I'm a
will take
plumber
place.
chap. If you haven't already, make sure to drop a like on the stream, subscribe if you're new.
Forgotten about,
If we come back and win, will you take Boyd down?
which is another opportunity
Yeah,
in the league to show what
I'll
they're
do it.
about.
Well, lovely nutmeg from
If we win the
Reece
game,
Swanson, made himself some
I'll take Boyd
space,
down.
and
That's how
people
confident I am we won't
are
win the game. If we win, I will genuinely take Gary Boyd down.
on this left-hand
You
side.
lads know how much Gary Boyd means to me.
What has the ball now inside Bradford City's half?
Everybody is my
Halfway line,
life.
It goes to Callum Cook. He remains hugging that halfway line. Looks for some options. Couldn't find them. Passed it back to O'Connor. The ball with the feet at Staunton now. He sends it far and left and wide, and he finds his man Anthony O'Connor in a really advanced position. Lovely.
We'll concede more than that. Got to get more numbers on that tape measure than at least 250 go for it. Okay, come on, see, let him take that throw off the wall. So Bradford's rivals. I mean, we don't really have any Harrogate at the moment.
Really, they haven't been able to get the ball into the box. Staunton gives the ball away in an advanced position for Bradford City, and Lincoln will try and break Morton, though it's a loose pass from him. And Cordy O'Connor.
I mean, we can't really say Leeds are rivals, but
Elliot Watt now on the halfway line to Pritchard. Pritchard back to Cook. Cook spreads it out to this left-hand side.
well, we've heard it all before.
Head,
How many people are
controls it.
on here over
Brought the
Bradford?
ball
What's a
almost
BRE?
back to the halfway line. Finds Elliot Watt, who digs a lovely ball in behind towards Dylan Motley-Henry. He needs a good touch, and it just didn't quite fall for City's number 32. It goes out for a Lincoln City goal.
City have
kick,
just scored finally.
and the Imps will
it's
make
currently-
their second change of the game.
It's
And
currently a
Tom
substitution, so no, they haven't.
Who
Just
on
behind.
the
It's a
field.
radio. It can't be behind. It's not delaying a radio.
Tweet of the night, guys.
I'm Manchester
so far,
Life
comes
on
in
City
from
fan, fair
Neil
enough.
Helliwan, who says maybe Stuart's
Well,
going to the
yeah, we
stand
haven't.
to get his kit on because he'd still do a better job than any of this lads.
We'd take that, wouldn't
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Oh yeah, always.
we? My evening's going from bad to worse. I've just broken my pen. It'll be interesting to hear what Stuart McCall has to say to us after the full-time whistle. Do get your messages in, Bantam's fans. 81333 on the text, WIS at the
scored
start. You can tweet as well at BBC WIS. As Stuart McCall makes his way from his new assumed
Couldn't they
position
make a new
in the empty
substitution?
stands down towards
In
the
the
technical
countryside near
area to speak
Halifax?
to his assistant Kenny Black, try and just regain some scope on the matter.
To keep those messages clean, though, don't we?
We absolutely do, yes. We don't have a censor button with us. We will have to filter through. No doubt there will be a great deal of frustration felt after tonight's performance. So much hope and promise coming into it, given the unbeaten start.
Unfortunately, in Lincoln, I hadn't.
Need we say? And
If I hadn't
just
moved, I'd be
haven't delivered
influenced
today,
up.
Bradford City at all.
I'll join into Westwood Park
Poor at
near
the back,
Bingley.
poor going forward, really. And it's been a real non-entity in this second half with 17 or so minutes left of regular time. Curtis Guthrie, Elliot Watt just taking a drink for their troubles on this near touchline. Kenny Black and Stuart McCall in
At
deep
least one goal.
conversation
No
inside
way.
the technical area. Slight shake of the head by McCall. He'll be really disappointed. The reason we're having an extended break in this game, by the way, one of the Lincoln City players is
Palace
receiving
0-0 at the
some
break.
treatments on the far left-hand side. He's just laying on the floor inside Bradford City's half, 5 yards away from the halfway line. As we await resumption of play here at Valley Parade, just a reminder.
If we win, I'll walk all the way to Judy Woods. Jesus, 50-0. No, not a road to glory. We might do a career mode, bit of football manager, but I don't think there'll be an ultimate team. That's just too much effort.
To try and build on the
Such
goalless draw
lives
here at
in the
Valley Parade on
Woodside.
Saturday. No doubt we'll want to put tonight's performance and tonight's result in the rear view.
Judy Woods is the goat of all walks in Bradford. It's nice.
And,
It's nice for.
And the Lincoln City player is continuing to receive treatment here. There's some concern.
Oh, time wasting when you're
On
4-0 up.
Lincoln bench.
Grow
Liam
up.
Bridcutt warming up.
Yeah, they got Liam Bridcott on the bench now.
Nice
What's going on with the
stranger
Gaff FC?
Fans of Leeds United,
We're shy.
enjoyed some time at Sunderland as
That's
well.
it.
Started
That's
at
about it,
Bradford,
really.
2 international caps for Scotland.
Some people aren't good enough.
Most
Some
recently
people
Bolton Wanderers last season. Of
aren't
course,
fit
right now,
enough.
the team
Some
that Bradford
people
City beat to
can't
get into
run.
this
Some people can't
position,
pass. Some
but it
people can't
hasn't been the
defend. Some people can't
performance
shoot.
California that we saw in the
Some
opening
people
day
can't
of the season
score.
with
Some
Stuart
people can't
Gordon.
finish.
Nowhere near.
People can't make runs,
They've
get into
lowered the standard
space.
tonight. Very, very low standard.
There's problems with every player,
And
including
every player
myself.
would be scratching their heads
including
because
myself.
They would have been looking forward to.
But it doesn't matter about
Getting this
ability
game
if you give
on and
110% every week. And as was shown last week,
Tonight, they've
that just didn't happen.
got stage fright, really,
That just didn't happen.
because they from minute 1 to minute 75 at the moment, they've just underperformed.
There's a big talking point coming into this game, and it will continue to get even larger.
We'll probably
Recruitment
not win a
of
single game
this
this year.
transfer window.
Apart from that, apart from that,
The Bradford City fans want to see
breaking the
come
Gaff
through
FC
the
out
door.
today, folded at
Does this
2:34 p.m.
result, does
No,
this
no, no.
performance, Andy Kiwomya,
We will not
just
be
put
folding.
further pressure on seeing some players come through the door?
Better
Yes,
fucking
no
win
doubt.
on Friday.
I'm sitting here
Against
saying,
bench group.
look,
Get me
I wanna
involved
see
Friday,
these
and it's a
players- I wanna see
guaranteed
these
3
players under
points.
pressure. They've not.
Might have to. We might have
registered
to.
a real
If we
shot
win,
on-
I'll do ding dong
on
bitch
goal
at this haunted
in the
house.
second half, especially
Fair enough.
the best shot of the game probably came.
We
from
might have to,
a
Stu. We might
midfield-
have
it
to.
came from the midfield player. Harry Kitchen,
Would you be able to get down though
And
to
it's disappointing. Forwards are
goals
not
at about
producing any efforts on goal.
6:15? Have you won the game with the Gaff yet or not? No. First game we lost like
Off the back of this
14-4,
performance alone, Andy, where do
something
the
like that.
teams need to strengthen in
17-4,
your
something like
eyes?
that. Second game we lost 9-3. Third game we lost 14-2. They got put down as 19-2 somehow.
Creativity around the midfield.
Booth Stuart McCall, his team selection and tactics are a disgrace. Glorified club standards manager. Somebody doesn't watch football.
Well, Lincoln attacking in number
Kai
4
claims he's the best
inside
goalkeeper when
Bradford
for one of the
City's
goals we
half.
conceded,
Wayward pass
Kai
from
let it in
Jack
because he was
to
walking another
out for a
pitch.
Bradford City
Yeah,
throw
mate, I'll
in
either get
the
dropped off
touchline.
or just get the bus. Alright, that's
Wood
fine, that's
with the
fine.
ball in his hand on the
Um,
left-hand side. Deep inside
Yeah,
Bradford
like I've had
City's
college
ball
the past 2
remains
days, so I haven't really had time to like
Storms
sort
and
stuff. But
clears it
tomorrow will
up
probably
into
be
the
the time where I sort all
high
the
up
stuff
field
for the
towards
Gaff for
Clayton
Friday.
Bolton. It's been
Hello, folks, mate. Welcome to the stream.
on
Hope you're doing
repeat,
well.
that passing move
Obviously the
for
same on
Bradford
team, mate.
City, but it's just
You
not
are
worked
Kai.
out
You
for
are.
them at all.
You are the goalkeeper from now on, Kai. At the moment, you're the goalkeeper.
Bradford City 0, Lincoln City 4.
But if you drop a few clangers like where you, I was watching back the highlights. You did drop a few clangers. If you started throwing the ball out again randomly, you might have to find a new goalkeeper. But
you can tweet at BBC WYS.
Cambridge are doing good.
More
What's that
importantly,
score?
Give us a call 0800 389 3333. Plenty of opportunity for you to get in touch with us. Have your say.
I'm only
throughout
5'6",
football
but I'll
forum.
do a
many
job in the
talking points to
midfield, 30
come from the back of this
slices.
game. No doubt
big
incomings will be
centre
top of that list.
So you're only a little bit smaller than me,
Performance here this evening.
but it's not really like positions.
Juveniles.
You just kind of got to like run after the ball.
Display.
All on
Could get
TNA.
worse for them if they're not
Calling for
careful.
McCall's head.
Lincoln
Oh dear.
sniffing
Let me have a look at this.
a fifth. Richard O'Donnell
Did you
collects
say
the ball
five?
gratefully in his grasp. Clears it upfield. It's high into the air though. Sliced it somewhat, did City skipper. Motley Henry tries to get underneath it. It's retrieved by Monsma. And
I play for Bradford Academy. Fair enough, mate. Congrats.
doing what they need to do.
Wait.
Going through the motions.
Hang on.
In this last 12 or so minutes. Comes all the way back to the halfway line inside Lincoln City's half. They still have the ball in their possession. It's cries for
Okay, never mind.
From both sides, it goes in the way of Lincoln City for a throw-in. Grant throws it to Iyoma, who will take this throw-in. The number 22 fullback for Lincoln City.
0-0. Where's
Yeah,
Parker
so
when you
he's
need him? League 2 is his
Parker.
place.
Scooped
Not
high
wrong.
by Jones, the goal scorer of Lincoln's fourth. That one was the one for me, and the fourth goal that Lincoln City scored, where they just stood still, the Bradford City's defenders. They gave him so much time on the edge of the penalty area to take stock.
Oh, under 11s.
He's
Fair
after
enough,
new
fair enough.
tea.
We're really going to
Yeah,
lose
still
really,
falling
really,
back there.
really far.
And
5-0. Come on,
that
Lincoln.
will
One
be-
more goal. We'll just sum it
No
up.
doubt something that's been very frustrating to watch from Stuart McCall, who, as Johnny said, at half time.
Newport just scored. Newport won Cambridge 0.
To speak to his players. The Bantams have the free kick, however, inside Lincoln
Commentators
City's
can't be
half.
asking him
They've
all
got a
right, but can they?
consolation goal in this game. Elliot Watts, yet again, standing over this set piece. They've been very wasteful from these positions, it must be said. So many opportunities.
Because
to
Watt
get a decent
can't
ball
take
into
a
the
dead
box, not
ball.
taken by Bradford City. Will they decide to go left-footed this time? Connor Wood
We're
stands
linking up
over
the
as
Ipswich
well.
Liverpool next
Wood
round.
raises his right foot into the air, right arm into the air. The ball comes into the box. It's towards the back post. It goes across the face of goal. It's deflected though. It comes off the Bradford City head in the end, and it goes out for a Lincoln City goal.
I'm always surprised when we throw the ball straight into the box, because Stuart McCall in the first game of the season, his players.
If we win, all the players say something on social media when we lose, complete silence. O'Donnell should come out with a big statement. He's captain. So if I did play, am I getting classed as trialist, or do I have the rights to my name while trialist is with us for me? It'll be a trialist to start with, obviously, because I don't, you know, I've never met you before, I've never spoke to you, so it will be a trialist to start with. But if you're good, then you know you can play. It's not really a case of if you're good. It's, you know, if you're gonna run and help out and stuff like that. Nathan, say hi to your dad. Love Ken Barlow. Rafa fans a bit salty. Not really. 3-0. I mean, it's 4, but okay.
You can have your say in the football forum after the full-time whistle. 0800 389 3333. Text 81333 with WIS at the start of your message. You can tweet as well at BBC. WIS is link. Could go for a fifth now. Anthony O'Connor defends it, but unconvincingly.
Is it swapping keepers? No, not 5-side. We have a set goalkeeper. Mascot 3 years ago and 2 years ago. I was mascot quite a few years ago.
Lincoln, in the end, win themselves a free kick deep inside Bradford City's half.
I can't be asked looking at Twitter anymore. Yeah, going back to that thing that you were saying, Shay, we've got a set goalkeeper. We do subs every 5 minutes. You probably be you will be starting on the bench if you
get this ball into the box, Andy.
If you do play, obviously, because we never played before. But when you're on the pitch, you got to give 110%. Play for the badge, all that sort of stuff. You need to wear like a blue top as well, and then it's also £3 to play.
Even the defenders feel threatened when he comes in. Rapid defenders have struggled to clear Tyler French with
120%, mate. You love to see it. You love to see it. Sounds promising, but then so did the other kid who were meant to play, and then he didn't show up for 3 weeks, and I had to pay for him not playing, which was not good.
From the substitutes, and there's a bit of pushing and shoving and choice words between both sets of players. Monsma, the one who went down very acrobatically and dramatically. I think it was Anthony O'Connor who had pushed him.
Are you an Oldham fan? You're laughing like you're not currently losing to Morecambe, mate.
In the end, the referee just has a
you're currently losing to Morecambe.
Walk away acrimoniously.
I'd much rather be losing to a solid League One side than a shit Morecambe side with Knight Percival and Kelvin Miller in their defence. Focus on your own club, mate. Focus on your own club.
In the box it comes towards the substitute. It's controlled by Morton.
Oh, just let Lincoln get another goal, for God's sake.
And City clear it away. Ball now inside Lincoln City's half, all the way back to Alex Palmer in goal for the Imps. Palmer with the ball at his feet. He sends it out wide to Monsma, who chips it over the head of Dylan Motley-Henry and breaks away. But he was fouled by City's number 32, and the referee brings play back for a free kick as Lincoln make their third and final change. James Jones, the goal scorer for Lincoln City's fourth in this second round League Cup tie.
Lincoln are in League One as well.
It'll be Liam Bridcut who makes his way onto the field.
What do you mean?
First appearance of the season for him.
What is it doing?
In Lincoln City colours. Struggling with a hamstring injury coming into this game. Liam Bridcut.
Nathan, I hope you have a few quid like your dad. Just as something to do in my spare time, is anything I can help out with the Gaff YouTube or Twitch, mate. I mean, I know I've already messaged you it, but it's just like all I really need help with is editing videos. That's all I really need help with. But yeah, so if you know how to do that and you can do it to a decent standard, and that's all I really need.
Guthrie flicks it inside. Good footwork from Guthrie. Plays in Pritchard.
Don't get why the Lincoln fans are here what they want. I know. Shouldn't Bradford fans be here? I have no idea.
Guthrie to take this throw-in. Decides against it.
I have no idea.
Now inside Lincoln City's half, 20 yards or so away from the halfway line. Connor Wood with the ball at his feet. He chips it in towards Donaldson, who's been quiet this half. Wins Bradford City a free kick. In fact, most of the forwards from Bradford City have been quiet this half.
What do you mean Donaldson's been the goal? It's Bradford boys making zero noise everywhere. Everywhere we go. What? You're a Bradford fan now, man? They converted you. I'm back, people. For God's sake.
from
Can we get a
football
Sack
player.
Stevens in the chat, please?
Donaldson has been quiet,
Steve-O.
but again,
Yeah, I can, mate. 50
quiet is
50
not
quid an hour. Only joking. Let me
something
know
that
if
we
you need
should
help out
associate
on
with
Snapchat.
Bradford or Bradford.
City
I don't know.
free kick. Connorwood will take it. Chips it into the box. Can Bradford get a goal here? It's flying around the penalty area. It's cleared away in the end by City.
But it's just like on Monday, Tuesday, obviously I've got college and I don't do anything on Monday, Tuesdays. But like the other days, I've got nothing else to do. I'm just sat at home. So I think I'd rather just edit the videos myself and, you know, find stuff to do. So at the moment, I don't really need help with anything at the moment. If I do, I'll let you know. It's good to see these different perspectives from other fans. That's why we're here. Yeah. But the difference between perspective and then just saying, "Oh, come on, Lincoln, Bradford, this shit," all that sort of stuff. Obviously, Bradford fans aren't going to be here because, you know, we're 4-0 down. Who really wants to watch that? One goal, I would be a little bit happy. Golden Sword mob weapons, you're probably 9 pipe down. Oi, Jake, pipe down. Still sack Scott through and through. No worries, mate. I was college anyway. It's been good. First day, I didn't really know anyone. I didn't know where I was going, so I was a bit like, I didn't really enjoy it. But
any thoughts of maybe bringing Lee in the second half?
Today we're class. Today we're class. We're doing some pipe work. Oh, thank God, there's only 5 minutes remaining. Let's go. Not a year 7. I struggle to work out what Kenny Black does as an assistant. I don't really see the point in assistant managers. Year 6 maybe. Yeah, not year 7. Proper reception. Jake's talking to reception children again.
Tries to cut inside, does so. Looks at his options, plays it to Elliot.
I don't know what that means, man.
He plays a clever ball into the box.
He eats haggis.
Cut out by Lincoln.
Okay then.
The Imps have numbers going forward. There's great space from Morton on this near right
Five. I'm grown.
Lincoln still have the ball in possession though. Inside Bradford City's.
Come on, Lincoln. Let's have a fifth. Have a fifth for the content. Should have had that penalty. I mean, it's not really going to make that much of a difference, is it?
McGrandle cuts inside. Plays it to
what?
Hopper.
Why is a child getting threatened over the internet?
Hopper back to Bridcut.
As if they've got Liam Bridcut and we've got fucking Ben Richards Everton.
Just over 3 minutes of regular time remaining here at Valley
Why?
Parade. As the Imps try and get a fifth and really condemn Bradford City.
I was reading about like, why did he actually say that for a second then? But and I realised. How about that? Should have had a penalty. Yeah, I know. I heard you the first time.
Really comfortable, Lincoln, in keeping.
Nice to see Lincoln lay a read before the game. Yeah, it was.
Just managing it and taking time.
First time we played Lincoln in ages, so
screaming at his players to get
it was nice.
To get more urgency. But even with 6-7 minutes to go, they're still lethargic.
Pritchard retrieves on the edge of Lincoln's area.
Pritchard's fucking shy. They're all shy. Let's be honest.
Once more. And Lincoln wayward pass in the end. Morton tries to play in McRandall, but what cuts it out? The ball on the halfway line into Lincoln City's half. It comes restored.
And it's all gone quiet over there. Not really.
Behind to Connorwood in his left channel. He gets the ball into the box. It's headed away near post. And they've just not managed to get the ball into the box, into good areas, whether it be a set piece or from the wide areas. And it's never beaten the first man, or if it has, it's never really got itself onto a Bradford City head as Reece Thornton plays it to the back post. It's too far for O'Connor. It goes out for a Lincoln City goal kick. And we're just waiting really for this game to finish here.
Was that J2 or B? J2 mate.
Yeah, the difference
I don't really drink. As long as you don't have Doyle on the back of your shirt, I love it.
Very, very well from wide areas. It's not that it's just.
It's that J2 Sam it is. Where do you think
sure
you'll finish in League 2? I think us Imps will finish mid-table. I did a League 2 prediction video, mate, so if you want to watch that, feel free.
No one picking him up in Claret and Amber at all, and Stuart McCall furious with his players.
What flavour? The best one?
Asprey,
apple and raspberry.
Disciplined.
Glitterberry's elite. Nah, I hate Glitterberry. I hate Glitterberry.
Again, inside their own half, deep inside their own half, as Howarth makes his way towards the penalty area. Loose ball from him goes out for a Bradford City goal kick. But just going back to that point, we used the word organised. We use the word discipline so much.
Apple
during
and mango is
contest
the
of the game.
worst.
There's
Nah, oh, apple
been
mango,
so
yeah.
little of
I like the
that,
mango and
particularly in
pastrami
the
one. Good
first
choice.
half.
That's the best one.
Yeah,
Kiss for
he
me. I like
struck
mango,
the
best
call
one.
after that.
Interest
He
watch on most
was as
video.
physically
I think it's the Sunderland
as he
vlog.
was against Bolton because of that discipline.
I think I got like
And the reason
25,000 on a
was
stream. That got taken down. I got 20,000 on some
when you have
ones.
young players,
Same
you
as
have
well.
to pull them around the pitch, direct them, give them instructions. You shouldn't need to do that with
We're not, no.
experienced professionals like what we've got on the pitch tonight. And then leaving their players in acres of space, like you said, Jamie. And that will frustrate Stuart McCall because it's one job in football is to stop the opposition from playing. If you can't play, you stop them from playing. Don't give them time and space.
And that's something that they have given them.
0-0.
in
Is it still 0-0,
abundance,
lads?
particularly in the opening 20 or so minutes here at Valley Parade, as Lincoln try and get a fifth. Richard O'Donnell has to retrieve it, fumbles around somewhat. There'll be 6 added minutes here at Valley Parade. A further 6 minutes will be played of this game that is heading towards the inevitable. Bradford City 0, Lincoln City 4. Elliot Watt plays a looping ball towards Curtis Guthrie, who
It's the worst player on the pitch today. Probably Richard's
Everton,
Everton, from the sounds of it.
the fullback for Lincoln City. Guthrie remains planted.
Yeah, it looks
on
like
the
it's going to
floor as
Penn
play
City. I've done
continues.
well not to
McDonald
concede
with a
like 4
rash
goals, really.
challenge. Good showing. Bit dangerous that, really, especially the way that football is right now. But no, nothing seen by the referee as it's chipped high into the air towards Lincoln City's area, but it's well defended by Grant. Donaldson couldn't get in front of his man, and it goes up for a goal kick, and we are just going through the motions in what has been just an awful, disappointing.
So this game, just hurry up and end it.
0800 389 3333 Bantams fans, give us a call. Let us know your thoughts during the football forum. We're with you until 10 o'clock this evening. It's a free phone number.
6 minutes added
You
time.
can text 81333 with WIS at the start of your text message. You can tweet your thoughts in as well at BBC.
I say a quick half an hour stream on Twitch. No, it won't be a stream on Twitch today. Not after this. Don't have time for that. It's 27-1 to Cheltenham. Will Boyle scoring all the goals, and by now Sam's had a scrap with Fogden and Chloe and Bootlegger on 13th of the day. 13th yet to what, I presume.
Clayton Donaldson runs onto it, cut out by Monsmet.
At least we're drawing the second half. Oh dear, we've got a happy clapper chat. We have a happy clapper. I'm doing good, mate. How are you doing? I mean, we're currently losing 4-0, but
chance, Andy. He's not really had a sniff at goal, and it was a difficult chance on the turn, but one that you felt he should have put into the back of the net.
Yeah, he should have. His awareness should have allowed him to get a shot on goal because it looked in a good as a striker. That's a great position to be in. You're in control. You're just waiting for the ball to come down, and I think he hurried that shot when he should have.
feel bad for that guy. Lincoln City winning. Yeah.
And Bridcut just turns Callum Cook inside Lincoln City's half.
Good old brew or hot chocolate. I don't really like it either, to be honest with you, mate.
Plays it back to Jackson. And Clayton Donaldson trying to chase down, put pressure on Lincoln's back line. They draw Bradford City forward. They open up the channels. And they're putting in a performance from a League One outfit. Yes, maybe. They are a League One side, Lincoln City, but even still, this scoreline tells you everything you need to know about.
I just want the game to finish, to be honest with you. I've been live for over 2 hours now. I just want to go to sleep.
It's into the back of the net for a fifth for the away side.
Yes! 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 Let's go!
And Lincoln City.
Yeah! Da 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 da. Lincoln. Lincoln.
They were able to come through you and finish with a 1-1
Chat goes mental. The chat's loving it. The chat is loving it. All Lincoln, aren't we? You'd love to see it.
Well, it just goes from bad to worse, really, for Bradford City.
We didn't even
Men
draw the
went
second
forward.
half.
There was no one on that back post. It was an easy ball for George Grant to play in Callum Morton. And he had time, space to collect his thoughts and guide it past Richard O'Donnell, who was left helpless. And
Bring back
that in
boy.
itself tells
This
me
wouldn't have happened
about
under
how Bradford City have been
under
defensively in this game.
Gary God's
4-0
leadership,
down
would
at
it?
the
Wait,
halfway
wait.
point.
Another indeed. Wait, wait.
5-0.
Wouldn't have happened under Gary
Closing
God's
stages of this
beautiful face.
game. And as I say, the
And it's
Bantams
Callum
crossing
Martin.
out of the League Cup.
Oh,
in the
Matt's
second
going to be
round.
loving that one. We are
Deep inside
devils.
injury time here at Valley Parade.
Don't think we are.
BBC Radio Leeds, West Yorkshire Sports, all frequencies. Andy Kiwami,
Surely
Jeremy
it's end of the
Rayner,
game
and
now.
Johnny
100
Bodkin
points,
will be
100
until
points,
10 o'clock
Gary
this
boy.
evening. We will hear the thoughts of Stuart McCall live on the programme.
I want to know what Stuart McCall has to say. We'll stay live until where we get Stuart McCall's thoughts.
Fans,
At least we didn't ball promotion.
Minutes, many of you will have knocked the TV off in frustration or turned the radio set off in despair after 30 minutes. Credit to you for sticking with us.
I don't really have a choice, do I? Don't really have a choice.
Here at Valley Parade. Stuart McCall inside his technical area now.
Harry Boy would somehow play a more defensive
What do you want to
team.
hear from the
On a
Bantams
positive
fans,
note,
Andy?
could say
Giving you a
this
call,
for the
what do
two
you want to
Lincoln fans
ask them?
that passed away.
I want to ask them who should be
I
coming
mean,
in. They
maybe.
know they've got a good eye on this division and the division above. They
2-0
know what
up.
players should be
Nice.
coming in. They
Yep.
can give
Michael
Stuart
Burns,
McCall
red and white army.
some great advice on what needs to come in and
Leo, I
what
don't
they
understand
feel
why you're just spamming random
needs
stuff
to
in the
go,
chat,
really.
mate.
I know it's
At least we
pre-season,
didn't
it's
lose in the league and
sorry,
Leeds did
early
actually
season.
lose. So
We've seen the games in pre-season.
Yeah. We
And
played
were
Colchester, they played
encouraged
fucking
for the
Liverpool.
first few games, but tonight
They scored 3 at Anfield. We couldn't even
It's
score
like
against
pre-season for Bradford
Colchester.
City. We're trying to get a consolation goal here. Curtis Guthrie on the edge of the area, still has it now. Can't get the ball really out of his feet. Tries to send it wide. He still has the ball at his feet. Gets it out to Anthony O'Connor, who plays a first-time ball into the box. Back post. Callum Cook with the header. Looping wide, high, not very handsome. And that is how Bradford City have been for the full 90 minutes. Before kick-off, there was an air of optimism around this ground. I know that you would have been here in abundance cheering on the Bantams, but it's been met with disappointment, despair, at times disdain, in what has been a very disorganised Bradford City. They have been beaten here at Valley Parade by a League One outfit, no less, but they have crashed out of the League Cup in the second round. Liverpool will not be coming to Valley
Just the
Parade
fuck up,
here
Matt. This is not the
later
time.
this month. Full time at Valley Parade. Bradford City 0, Lincoln City 5.
Well, absolutely a night to forget Andy Kiwami.
Yeah, well, I'm happy the Bradford fans didn't witness that display because they would have been utterly ashamed and appalled by it. Not the effort or the lack of effort, but just the way the lads just capitulated from the first minute to the last minute. They didn't really put in the performance that
Yes,
we
yeah,
would
we
expect
need
to
to all have a collective
If Lincoln
cry.
can do 5 to us. I'm
5.
so happy we're not playing Liverpool because I'm sure they would have had to raise their game to another level.
Fucking
It's a
5.
level I can't see right now.
We look at the players going off here and obviously absolutely frustrated themselves and disappointed
Don't
in
worry about it,
themselves.
right.
You don't
At least
need
it
to
wasn't
tell
6.
pros when they've had a bad game, they know it for themselves. You're more than welcome to come on and tell them they've had a bad game on BBC Radio Leeds. We want your interaction on the phones, on the texts, on the tweets as well. We preface all this by saying that Lincoln City are a good side. They're a good League One side. But we also
I don't know what to
say
say.
they're not Doncaster Rovers. And that side that Bradford City put out that night, a much younger side than tonight, held their own against a good Doncaster Rovers side. So that adds to the disappointment and frustration of the fans tonight, doesn't it? Seeing that the younger players came in and had an impact.
Used to love Kiwami tripping over his own feet down
Our
the
senior
wing.
players have just
Fair
capitulated.
enough.
Didn't turn up. First 5-10 minutes, they were all over the shop at the back. And I guess that's where you're right, Johnny. That's where the frustration comes
team,
from.
you
We've
shit,
seen
mate.
discipline, we've seen organisation from Bradford at the back. Only conceded 1 goal coming into this game, which was just a lapse in concentration as the second half got underway at the Uniball Stadium and Sarcevic found the back of the net.
A serious
Since
note,
then,
what has
they've
McCall
looked
done
assured
to make him a
in
better
that
choice
back
than
line,
Boyer?
but they just switched off. It was like they down-tooled. It was so unlike Bradford City we've seen this season, Andy. But from what I gather, it's got hallmarks and tendencies of what Bradford were like last season.
Yeah, and I don't even go into what we saw last season because it was sometimes bordering on embarrassing. But this performance is so uncharacteristic of this team that we've seen so far. You know, it's not. I didn't see this coming, and unfortunately, what I saw today was a shot shy team that that can't really defend wide areas, and that gives me concern because we've seen that not only have they been solid, but they've been confident with those young players coming into this team. You know, both the seniors and the young players have shown that they know how to defend.
I am quite funny.
Doncaster, but this
No
evening,
McCall staying club
defending
legend.
has
I
been the
agree,
last
Matt.
thing on their agenda.
Please sign this.
Can't defend
Does
wide
Parky have a club at the
areas,
moment? Yeah, he's with
can't win
Sunderland.
fifties,
And
don't
boil
win
if you want.
headers.
We
I
turned
can't
down
count the
Messi, made
amount
us
of
live up to our
times on the
standard.
attacking front as well. You saw ball go into the box and a Lincoln City player win it, and Stuart McCall put his hands on his head after shouting, "Head it, win it!" You've got to be battling and challenging for every single ball, defensively and attacking wise, in both boxes, Andy.
Most definitely, you've got to win the. They say you've got to win the battle. You've got to win your one.
I don't know what to say.
You've got to win your group.
Fan of the season award. I should definitely get fan of the season award, even though the club hate me. I'll take a fan of the season award every day of the week. If you haven't already, let's try and get the stream to 50 likes. We're 2 away. Make sure you drop a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new, because I just had to witness that shit show. We are going to stay for Stuart McCall's thoughts, see what he has to say about that ever so interesting performance.
Yeah.
I meant you for your fans, your subs. Oh,
Three centre halves out there. It really shouldn't.
I mean, if you bag a hat trick on Friday this year, I'll give it to you. Love this club. Like the stream, please. I don't really have much more to say, to be honest with you. That was just...
We will run through them. We'd love to hear from you as well. If you're one of those that usually tweets us, usually texts us, give us a call.
What do I even say to that? What is it to say to that? Thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. What is it to say to that? Apart from the fact we're winning the league, we get a fan of the season for my iconic roly poly down the block 7 steps. I bet McCall's first word is yeah. The game was lost after 6 minutes, heads went down, bad night of the office, player right in the league. Hopefully, Johnny, hopefully. And they come the fuck off, this is all. Scored a great laugh, not too serious. We just lost 5-0. Send the stream till 9:15 for a general talk. Yeah, I'll just wait until McCall's done his bit. And then on the stream when McCall's... I just want to know what McCall has to say. Didn't you lose 5-0 to Preston?
We get your reaction to a dismal night for the Bantams. They came into this League Cup second round clash with the hope of progressing to face the champions of England. But a really poor defensive display means they'll focus on the league instead of focusing on Liverpool.
So Grant raises his right hand in the air, puts the ball into the box. It's flat and it's into the back of the net. It's an own goal by Bradford City.
That's 4-0 to Preston last season. 4-0 actually in a good championship side you played. Average League One side. Look at our squad and look at your squad. You've literally bought the league. If I score a hat trick for the gaff, it's going on my CV, I swear.
O'Donnell was left planted in between the sticks. And Bradford City go behind early on in this game. It's the Bantams 0, Lincoln City 1. As Lincoln are in behind again here. The flag stayed down on the right hand side of the penalty area. The ball
not our fault, your one is a shite. I mean, we only had 1 on them to be fair, but
on the rebound, and it's a second
throw back to when Lincoln lost 6-0 to Oxford. I'll do it then. What do you mean, do what?
Onto the post, and Lincoln City
oh, score the hat trick. Really need it. Who's the worst team in the league? That the Gaff play. The Gaff FC. There is no worst team. Everyone is like as good as each other. So Dan Lincoln are probably only at playoff season. Exactly. Unlucky, mate. It's a shambles shit. It was a shambles.
30 minutes or so on the clock here at Valley Parade.
Why the Lincoln fans are like every team we always seem to play when I do my live streams. They always have an obsession with putting up the whatever team is support.
It's found the feet of the Lincoln City forward. It's on the edge of the penalty area for Bradford City. It's played into Scully, the goal scorer. Scully. Here it comes now, Lincoln with a shot, and what a goal that is. Goodness gracious me, James Jones from 20 yards out. That is a fantastic finish from the away side. James Jones.
Someone name that's mad. We need a friendly between the Gaff and Bradford. The Gaff would probably bum them. I was confident we would win, but not by that much. It was a shambles, mate. Absolute shambles.
So everything you need to know about this game, this 90 minutes.
I don't know what McCall has to say, to be honest with you. I don't really care about a review.
For the away side, Callum
I just want
Morton
to.
was free in the area.
I'm actually going to get
Where
bullied
were
now.
Bradford City's
Hey, but remember,
George Grant
we beat
put the
Chelsea all
ball
them
into
years
the
ago. We
box,
beat Arsenal.
and
We
Lincoln City
beat
have
Leeds.
a fifth.
We got promoted to
Bradford
League One.
City are heading
We got
out
to a playoff final
of the League
all
Cup
them years ago.
in the second round.
£3. Yeah, it's £3 per
Bradford
match,
City
mate. £3 per
Lincoln
match.
City 5.
One of our goals was banging. I've heard it. What was it? The fourth goal?
It was a change, but not necessarily massively weakened Bantam's side. After 3 games with strong defensive displays, tonight was incredibly uncharacteristic, wasn't it, of a Stuart McCall side so far this season? How much do you need some defensive
Good price.
reinforcements, do you
Is.
think?
And obviously he's proper random, but do you still speak to Reece Parsons? We had that fight a couple of years ago. It wasn't a fight. I just didn't like him, but I don't speak to him, but I don't care. I don't really care about that beef anymore. Like 2 years ago, I couldn't care less, to be honest with you. Third, I think, not sure.
You can text 81333.
No, I'm pretty sure we're the fourth.
At the front of those. You can tweet at BBC
Crunch his head in.
We'd love to speak to you too. Whether
Come
it's
watch
first-time caller
Brenda,
or someone
but
who's spoken
bring
to
a
you
drum and get it
before,
bouncing.
have a chat with
Oh yeah, you want my
myself,
nan to
Jimmy
just
Rayner,
set a pyro off, get his old band. Get the gaff band, so my nan set a pyro off and goes.
The Football Forum.
West Yorkshire Sport.
BBC Radio Leeds.
So it is a Football Forum, BBC Radio Leeds. I'm going to run through some messages just to start with to get the ball rolling, guys. So let me just read through a few of these that have been coming into us over the last, 10, 15 minutes or so. Amber says, it's all very well getting thrashed in these warm-up pre-season friendlies, but surely we need to strengthen the squad now. How many weeks have we got before the start of the actual season to sort our recruitment out? Well, the actual season's underway, I can tell you. Fully underway, Amber. James says,
No fire, no
embarrassing
fire.
this. The confidence gained from the win at Bolton to this disgraceful performance, not good enough. Going to be hard to pick themselves off the floor for the game against Forest.
We better win on Saturday. I
James
tell you that
says,
for nothing.
absolute shambles all over the pitch and off the pitch in recruitment.
Yeah, of course you
your
can.
main striker and not replacing him in 5 weeks is just embarrassing.
When the Gaff
Lots
FC
more
win, you
to
need an
come on
atmosphere
that
like
as
some
well.
proper way.
Let's just touch on a couple of
Down
those
the
points
stairs.
there.
I call out Brenda and
Confidence built up over the last few games defensively, Andy.
my nan is such a happy clapper.
Like that.
Yeah, most definitely. However,
Score pitching for MK versus Lincoln. 3-1
You
Lincoln.
need to clarify and be more dominant, and those wide areas were highlighted in abundance this evening, and I'm sure Stuart McCall knows what he needs to do.
Yeah, I can see you getting the win. Obviously, they've lost a few players. Donaldson out, Brenda up top. I'll take that.
5 will be put past Bradford. The way that they performed in the previous games.
The 3 games that we've seen them play.
But for the shite, I mean, you spot Northampton, it's not much better, is it? Fastico is MK Lincoln. MK slapped
I don't
back in
think
the
it
day.
was the system that was to blame for the goals that went in. It was just a case of players not switched
I can
on,
bring a drum and
coming
make
off,
some noise.
and they were slow,
It's happening.
as we said
It's
during the
happening,
first
chat.
half, and that continued the whole
Toxic
way through.
Northampton
And
fans.
yes, the early goal.
You missed
is
a very
is
few
killer in that
big
respect.
misses.
You
We
know,
did.
Tyler French,
Northampton drew with
goal,
Wimbledon.
but just
Our
from
club
there
is Scott
on in,
Pollock
it
pipe down.
fell apart, and you know, I'm lost for words in respect to how optimistic I felt coming into the game and the prospect of potentially having Liverpool come to Valley Parade.
I didn't know you were in the stream.
When it's
I didn't know
happened.
you were in the
Crumbling
stream.
is certainly something
Don't
that
do
you
me
can
like
mention
that.
on Twitter as
I didn't know you were in the
well.
stream.
Who's done it earlier
Brendan
tonight,
needs
even
a pyro
today.
as well as the last minute winner is worth your pyro. I'm here, ho. I'm right here. I'll see. I'll see. Trying to be honest, but oh well. That's not really being honest by just saying we're shit. That's like great points. But I think that should be okay, Chloe. Where at Odeon? We got a bit of the Odeon.
I didn't think that we'd get out of the Super Bowl team, and I bet he's absolutely seen them. I really do. But I'd like to switch on Sunday a few questions if it's possible, because I'm not convinced that playing football the way that Stuart wants to play, and the 2 central midfield players with Bob and a very nice passes. Where's our midfield backline? Somebody like Fabian or something like that, who was not particularly pretty to watch, but they've got stuff in it. There were tackles going in, and there were not going in, and they were challenging perfectly. I didn't see that tonight, and I think we could do with somebody like that. Just in that centre of the park, a little bit
7
more,
years ago.
I word it here, I can expect the 2 central midfielders, a bit more power.
I think we've got used to sometimes having when that kind of dominance in midfield. That
Well,
person
no,
that
because
gets
drinks
on
at the
the
cinema
ball
are
and
well
makes things happen.
expensive.
Elliot Watt has been.
I pulled the short straw
I
there.
like him. I think he can do a job in there. And Callum Cook, you know, and
Coming straight back
Harry
down.
Pickett,
Hanson, Cough,
there was
and
nothing wrong
Mikhailo
with
Cough.
that
And
midfield,
Doyle.
but there was
No, wait,
some
Doyle didn't score. And Wells.
Clinton tonight, they
Guy's a
moved the
legend.
ball really
Straight into
well,
him, isn't it?
and Bradford
To
seemed
be
to be
honest,
second best
that
in
Will
kind
Boyle's probably our
pick
second
up
best
their
player in
men,
the
men in midfield. The last goal, when you watch it again, you'll see how easy it was to come
Okay,
through
we
the
kick up the
back
arse. Hopefully.
midfield and into
So he's
the,
not come out,
into
come
the
back out yet.
defence. And that's something that I think Stuart McCall will, like you say, will be livid because he's a midfield player. He knows that if you're spare, then you're not doing your job. And
Yeah, £3 if we share a drink. That sounds fine. I'll bring it to you too.
I'm
Sounds fine by me.
This midfield player and this midfield team can do a job. And the players that Bradford have got, because of the surface that we've got.
No, it's
and I remember
facts, yeah,
speaking
straight
to,
facts.
was it the Bolton? After the
And I
Bolton
slap
game?
you.
Yeah.
Least you
I
can do
remember
as an
because
Northampton
we said,
fan is
can they
like this
play
stream.
this way
You know it, you know
when
it.
it's a muddy day in November, December.
I don't care about
and
Andy
left
Kwame. You're
and
talking
see.
about what the weather's
I
like
would
in
expect a
December.
midfield player to come in
I don't
and
care.
at that time, having
I want to
been given
listen
the
to Stuart
chance
McCall's thoughts on that
for
performance.
us to see what this Bradford midfield can do.
Considering we just lost 5 bloody
I
nil.
just want to discuss the formation with you. I won't mention the pro footballer that once told me this. He was a very, very, how can I word it to you? A Bradford City icon, really. He scored goals from the deal window. And he
5
said
million,
to me, he said, I'm not 100% certain that playing through at the back is good at our level. I think if you played a 4-4-2,
I do squeak when I laugh, and because you just insulted me, I'll squeak a bit more. I think they're going to stay up, but fair enough by saying they are going down there. Sure. Come on with no voice. Sure, come on with no voice.
But if you're not providing them strikers,
True. CFC try that. Who the fuck is CFC? No, serious though. We had Freestone last season. We played himself while we would come through. He's now LCFC. Funny Chloe, love your wallpaper. It's not wallpaper, it's painted on. But thank you for the kind words. Did you just say the 2-5-2? That's a nice formation. 10 players. Big fan of the 2-5-2.
And the difference was restarting because when he got on the ball, he made things happen. He came through.
I stream because I love SHG's content.
Now,
I mean, he's still not liked it. Oh, he's just liked it now. What a legend.
Now, if you are
Restart and baller. Do you know what I just said about changing the game? Any teams that won't be Harry will pay you.
Come around and balance, and then if you want somebody to go and join in, you can allow them to go and join in. However,
yeah, of course. We just hit 53 likes. Thank you for the support, chat. Appreciate that a lot.
Most frustrating because
Let's go on Twitter then. See who people are shouting at tonight.
Nothing wrong with the formation. It worked an absolute truth.
What about Cook and Hansen or Mega Markels? No, thank you.
Never played together before in their lives.
Yeah. I mean, I won't get again.
One. Yeah. Gave it a good go. Gave it a good go at beating Lincoln. We did.
It's very difficult, isn't it? To find somebody that's quite prolific. I mean, that Henderson that went to Salford, I was absolutely praying that they might get him in. Or that Brett Pittman that moved to Swindon, I think he did. So maybe he has been into them sort of players and they just don't want to come down to our division. I don't know, but Henderson did go to Salford.
Yeah, I mean, Salford pay big money though in this division. They do pay big money. Wayne, thanks for your call. You know, it is when you do look at the wages that Salford do pay. They pay a lot of money to players at this level.
15 shots off target tonight.
I think you've got the
15 shots off target.
Saying that Bradford City doesn't have prestige, but they have all the glamour and all the new facilities that they have.
It is, mate. It is.
Money off the field that isn't restrained by salary cap. So just a caveat that point.
Yeah, fair point. Bradford Brownie says, you say the players will be scratching their heads after this performance. Well, it'll make a change from them just standing there and scratching their, he says. Let Harrogate move to our stadium and we'll move to theirs. We'll be needing it next season if we're playing like this. So Bradford Brownie not happy.
Hello, Ice Theo.
JD says, sat here in Turkey watching this debacle, you have to ask, what are the management team doing? Fantastic opportunity to generate revenue and publicity. Is Stuart the man? I can't see us pulling up any trees with this side. And Marshy says that DMH, Dylan Motley Henry, obviously, he says still not good enough. Cook Paul, what looks okay on the ball? Pritchard doesn't really influence the game enough. It's very mediocre.
I would agree.
Very mediocre. Does Pritchard influence the game enough? Is that a fair criticism, actually, there from Marshy, do you think?
Tonight he didn't.
Yeah.
Tonight he did not. But
Pritchard's always
shy.
shy.
Bradford shirt, other than Reece Staunton, that did.
Mm.
You know, it was a very disappointing performance. I'm not going to judge anybody on tonight's performance because, as we said, it was uncharacteristic. However,
I think Bradford will get promoted this season. We definitely will. Not with the way we're currently playing.
And forget about everything I've seen this evening, and hopefully at Forest Green, the Bradford that
Pritchard has one game, then goes missing for 10. I agree. Bradford will get playoffs. I'm watching a different sport or something. To all the people who think we'll go up, can I have some of what you're smoking?
Harry Pritchard gives me something. I like him when he's given opportunities in this team. Tonight, though, he didn't show what he's about.
Jamie, your thoughts on Pritchard?
He's been influential when he's come on. He obviously scored the winner in the first round of the League Cup at Bolton. He was influential when he was brought on here on Saturday against Colchester. But put Billy Clark in that side, and I would say you have a much more influential centre forward than Harry Pritchard in my book on the games that I've seen thus far. I understand that we have to manage minutes, manage time. You know, think about Forest Green Rovers, and that will be why Stuart went with Harry Pritchard today. But
Pritchard in
Andy's right.
a fucking starter. I mean, he's not even a League Two. Not League Two standard for me. Not League Two standard for me.
So the team didn't play well collectively, and that's reflected on all players. But I understand the criticism that's been.
Yo, Dan with a 79p donation. Thank you, Dan, man. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you, Dan. The drugs are good, chilling. Thank you, Dan, man. I appreciate that a lot. Pritchard doesn't start, then Clark will. I mean, yeah, it's just the battle of who's as shit as each other.
Have you watched it, listened to it tonight? How's it all played out for you, unfortunately?
Well, away to the tenor, I tell you that. I watched it. Absolutely utter shocking.
What do you want to say about it in general then? What were the worst parts of it for you tonight, Reece?
Well, yeah, 8 shots and they scored 5 goals. So, obviously, that's
I agree, Matt.
They were 4-0 down.
I doubt that, Crushy. He's alright, Clara. It's nothing special.
What worries you the most at the moment then? I mean, there were some promising signs in the earlier games of this campaign, weren't there?
Yeah, well, if you look at when we played Bolton, we looked completely different teams.
I'd agree.
And you come into tonight's game, I think they were already thinking that with the team Lincoln played, they thought they were already going to be playing Liverpool, and they got a shot. They got a big shot.
We've been talking about recruitment as well, at both ends of the field. How much do you feel now that tonight's game might exacerbate what they're wanting to do in terms of bringing players in?
You know, I think we do have a decent squad. I think all we need.
We can't defend. We also can't attack. What do you want, Chloe?
I'm not going to name names or whatever, but I think there's a real strike.
We've seen we can play well against Bolton. We were looking promising. Just need to get that form back. Yeah, thinking they're not a League One team. They're like Championship.
Well, not all of them.
Well, that's the first time you've asked me, so shut up. We do, Dan, and I'm waiting to see what St McCall has to say.
Yeah, it's a hard one really because Clayton, towards the end of last season, had an injury. He's come back. He's not been as sharp as he is normally. He's not.
So Chloe, stop interrupting you and that she can pay for her own drink.
Expected from someone with so much experience.
Why not, Chloe? Yo, Sam1644 with a £1.99 donation. Yo, Sam, thank you, man. I appreciate that a lot. 1 second. Thank you for the £2 donation. I appreciate that a lot. Boy, you're in indeed. It does, Jake. It does. So Sam has now earned moderator privileges. Thank you for the donation.
People will probably shout at the radio at me for this one, and you might do the same as well, Reece. But
McCarlin,
Dawson
yes.
have another role to play other than just being a goal scorer up there, though. Isn't it part of his role to bring other players into the play? I'm not saying he's doing this at the moment either, but isn't that a part of his role to bring the wide
The poster
men into the play,
stays.
to
He
bring
does indeed. Lincoln
Pritchard
versus
in and
Liverpool, I
make sure
guess.
that they're the ones that are in
Unfortunately
the right places
so.
to get the opportunities as well, or is he just there, in your opinion, as a front man, to put the ball in the back of the net?
He's there to put the ball in the back of the net, and he's not doing that. And I think Stuart needs to look at his team, and he needs to recruit a striker very quickly, or his season is going to go from bad to worse.
What do you mean, Chloe?
We played on the weekend. We didn't do too bad. We didn't score, but we didn't lose either.
I'm saying yo.
People
Cowley and Chloe in. No, Chloe out.
I think we wasn't too bad, but
Sacked in the morning.
if this is how it's going to go, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. We're playing Halifax down next year.
There's not, to be fair though, there's not a lot
Blame it all on
of
COVID.
teams in this division that will do
Yo,
what we
thanks
can
for.
do
Well, I'm not
to
gonna
us.
be like.
You know, so that's the only.
Thank you.
We are the team that's supposed to do that to other teams.
Danny
And if we're not
Cowley
doing that,
would do
then
your team
we're not
good.
doing
He's a
what
good
Bradford
manager.
does. So
We're biggest team in League Two by far.
that's right, and we need to do what Lincoln did to us this evening, and it doesn't look like we can do that at this moment. So we're gonna have to find another way. And like I agree with you, Reece, we do need and we do.
Oh dear, Jake, that's unfortunate.
Reece, really appreciate your call this evening. 0800 389 3333. Really do appreciate you getting in touch with us tonight, whether it's via the text, the tweets, or on the phones
RIP.
as well.
Indeed,
We'll go back to the
indeed.
phones in a couple of moments' time, and we'll speak to Dave, who might be maybe a little bit more positive.
Don't
than
cry.
most here
Don't
about
don't
what
be
Dave
shy.
has to
Cry
talk about.
some
Let me
more.
read out a few more messages that are coming in on social media and on the text.
I'm waiting for
as
Stuart
well.
McCall to come on. It's not up to me how quick he's going to be.
Perhaps Bradford City's forwards think that the new government rule of 6 applies to people in the opposition half at the moment. Some people making
Been like
light
over
of
2 hours. It's been 2 hours, 35 minutes, and 25
Nice
seconds.
real laughter as Neil.
Imagine losing to Lincoln City. That was a really funny and really mature. I really care. Just, yeah, I don't really
for me, Guthrie and Donaldson, I wouldn't bother with. They need 2 strikers to come in. Do you think one would be enough?
Need
between now
fucking
and the
5.
January, or do you feel a bit like Andy does?
Novak, Guthrie, and Donaldson are not good enough. We keep Donaldson because he's a fucking dope.
You know, I'd like
Fuck
to
the other
see,
2 off. They're shy.
pace up top, and then another solid fox in the box. You know, when that ball goes in, you're getting across people. And then
We need a James Vaughan and a Remy Oti.
We've got that
Just
competition.
a couple who cares. Imagine never being in the Prem.
And you get across people a lot
We have
harder
been in
than
the Prem before.
we saw tonight.
Keep dreaming. What, Lincoln have never been in the Prem? Oh, that's an
Number
L.
of goals scored by City in the last 3 games, 0, none. McCall, I'm relaxed about signing a new striker. There's no need for the fans to worry. Well, you know, he does feel he's got it in hand. He does feel they've still got time on their side, Jamie, and he also feels that with the gap.
Remy Oti was so inconsistent. Yeah, but he scored some big goals, isn't he?
Somebody here who they
Shut up,
can
Jay.
score the goals at the club.
I'm not sure what sort of attention you want in Lav, mate,
Have they got
but
the time to be able to afford that on the pitch?
I don't really
That's the big
care.
question. And yes, you can say that they can wait for the right person to come in, but it feels as if that the lack of confidence going forward, the fact that they have only scored 2 goals so far this season, no goals in the last 3, suggests to me that they are in dire need of at least one forward coming through the door ASAP. Because, and you've played in squads, Andy, you know,
not
that
quite.
must be
Lincoln has
an
been in the
infectious
Prem.
feeling
Oti's goal
when
versus
there
more
is
people's
not
limbs.
the goals going into the back of the net. The pressure builds, the fans talk, we talk in the media, it builds up, it builds up, it builds up. And I would say that it's a very, very poignant and important issue that this squad face right now.
Yeah, it is a very important issue. I remember going back a bit, but we had this exact problem. We came up from the first division to the championship, and what happened was we saw that we didn't.
Imagine not being a Fleetwood fan. What's a Fleetwood?
A lot of money, £500,000 on Gordon Watson, and in the second game against Huddersfield, he broke his leg. So that was us, no striker, no money, having to get through that situation. There are strikers out there that will come and do a job at Bradford, that want to play for Bradford. We just got to be.
Where the hell is Fleetwood? It's near Blackpool.
Spot on. We're going for 30-year-old plus strikers. There are out there that will come and do a job for Bradford, and people will run around them. But at this moment, nobody's going to just come with the opportunity.
I know, it's a
Just saying,
joke.
I just want to play.
Good for the
They
fish and
didn't
chips,
be
that's
able to
about it.
demonstrate
Of the little
So
tea.
what did you do in that scenario then? Did you have to find another way? And is that something that Stuart needs to maybe...
I think I'm going to end the stream chat because he doesn't look like McCall's coming out anytime soon. Doesn't look like McCall's coming out anytime soon. He's probably absolutely screaming at all them in there. So I think I'm going to end the stream here. Thank you for the donations, Dan and Sam. I appreciate that a lot. Hope you all have a good day, rest of your night, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, thank you for the support. Make sure you drop a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you all guys very soon. Peace.
Just making things happen, pulling the strings, and making